you know who texted me earlier?
Should I call her?
Jesus hates Aiden Ross, and I never said that about someone. Online shit, right? So I'm like, no. Today we're kicking our feet up. I mean, there's got to be so much drama to scroll through. This is like the best part of Twitter. I love Twitter for this. You know, once every few months, Twitter gets awesome like that, right? And I open the app, and it's Andrew Tate throwing Sneako under the bus, and it's the most fucked up thing you can do to your biggest fan. Dad, I'm home. I played the song at the club. And he says, you know, I've known Sneako for 4 years, and he's a crybaby. Who else? I remember my first few weeks of meeting Sneako. I'm like, yo, that guy is nothing like Myron and Fresh. That guy's a crybaby. And everyone's like, yo, you turning on your friend. I was like, he's a crybaby. I've never had a friend that I didn't tell them to their face they're a crybaby. Are you being a crybaby? And so I swear to God, when you watch that collab with Sneako and Tate, every time Sneako looks at the tiles, because Andrew Tate is saying something, pay attention to what Tate is saying. It's almost, I had no idea that me and Tate are so alike until I saw him in a room with Sneako. Now I see what you guys were saying, because I've always seen the differences, but Tate and Zherka sound exactly the same in front of Sneako. Like that, when they start talking, Sneako looks at the tiles and feels like he's a less masculine force, or just he feels weak, or he feels exhausted or drained or something like that. And I came into consciousness when I saw, holy shit, when Tate laughed at him, you want to talk to girls? I said, just go fuck them, bro. I was like, that's exactly what I would say. And holy shit, Sneako's actually a Democrat. Like, I'm still, you guys, we told you. But it's so funny to me that's like, Tate cannot get along with Sneako because Tate is a lot like me, a lot like you guys, very 0% Democrat, which makes me think that even Myron dislikes Sneako. Like deep down, if you searched Myron's heart, you'd pull out Myron saying, "This guy's a crybaby." You know what I mean? If you really, but Myron's too polite for that. But I'm like, okay, so he's been banned from 109 friendships. I've never in my life given someone a longer benefit of the doubt. How the fuck is Andrew Tate turning on? Your dad is turning on you now. Your red pill dad. And when I read the comments like, "Oh, he threw Sneako on the bus," I'm like, "Yeah, it was pretty bad." Then I watched the other clip. I haven't even watched that footage yet. I feel evil that I'm not reacting to this, bro. Someone in LA, bring me a PC and I'll react with you guys. Because never meet your heroes. First of all, I remember telling Sneako, hey, be careful about making Andrew Tate your hero, bro. You got to be your own hero. And we got in a big argument, and everyone commented Zherka is jealous of Tate. And I'm really thinking to myself, you don't individuate having heroes. You know? I don't if you ever saw Zherka say, this guy's my hero, I think you guys should unfollow me. Be like, yo, Zherka's not on his own path. He's on, oh my God, Zherka's taking his Shahada. What the fuck is Zherka doing? The man that made him Muslim said he's a crybaby bitch. Like, dude. And some of you guys are going to be like, aren't you meant to defend Sneako right now because he's on your side? He is on our side. He is on the right side. It's just he pulls out the jester maxing more than anyone. Like Sneako is the god of making everyone into a jester. Andrew Tate looks like a high-level comedian right now, right? Just go watch what he said. It's shocking to me that you steal something with your buddies and you guys are all in on the sin, so you guys form a stronger bond. You guys play in the club, so you guys should get bonded by that trauma that the city is canceling you, and it's over. This is hardcore shit, right? This is very different from being canceled on the internet. This is a step a, a different step in cancellation. It's a huge deal. And it's so funny because Sneako's like those shitty Muslims. I'd say he's a good Muslim compared to most Muslims because of, he does the rituals, he does what he's supposed to do with that. But he's also addicted to meeting strippers at nightclubs. So it's so funny that the whole city banished him. It's like God is telling him, you're done. You cannot do this moral character online and go to these clubs. You're done. Zherka can do it because he's honest about it. You're banished from every spot. And here's the difference from Sneako and Zherka. I'm never seen in nightclubs. I've never. If people want to party with me, they know exactly. Get Zherka penthouse, bring the girls there. The maximum we'd go to the bar downstairs in the lobby. We don't even leave the hotels. And so that's like some rich nigga shit that old people do, right? Where they're, old people are afraid to go to clubs. For me, it's all about if you're going to the club for the women, simulate the club at the hotel with the influencers, and it's much better than actually going to the club, unless it's some last minute fish you have to fry. You got to find some girls, which I don't believe in last minute shit. I think you waste your Fridays and Saturdays if you do that. Um, and I'm shocked that Sneako, someone who's addicted to nightlife, not that he's like a clubbing guy, but he's addicted to what's happening Friday and Saturday. Whereas me, I can easily get lost with one girl in a hotel and read my book and miss out on a Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I can party, or then a few months later, I can, for a few months straight, I can avoid Fridays and Saturdays completely because it's not serving my soul. So I've always been like an intuitive thing. If you invite me, Sneako's not like that. He's these types of guys that mark on the calendar every day of it. He's highly extroverted. He marks on the calendar every day of his life where he should be Friday and Saturday, and he's never missed one opportunity. I'm not saying he spends time at the club. I'm saying he always has to check in. Those guys who have to check in, see what's happening in the club. He's got like that fresh network energy. Seiko's like addicted to network. And so to see the worst thing happen to an extrovert, because remember, pussy is his motivator. Like it, and that's normal. Like we men, we like, do never repress your sexuality. It's so dangerous, right? But also don't get dominated by it where you're making fucking videos saying you're like the moral arbiter of the covenant, and then you're, running. I love the clips of Sneako just fucking rubbing himself against that woman's back. And Clav looks so cool because Clav's just telling the truth. He's like, yeah, we'll get some bitches. And the truth is so beautiful. It's like, yeah, yeah, I'm falling right now. And then there's Sneako where it's like, I don't do that. I would never do something like that. Zherka, aren't you tired of running around with bitches? This is why people shouldn't follow you. This is why people should follow Islam. Because what, bro? You're fucking getting karmically fucked over so bad. Any other human, you ban him from all clubs in the city, it's not really that big of a deal. Actually, I think it's super healthy. But for Sneako, it's not. That is like a huge part of his life. And before you think, oh, Zherka, you're so much more wise than him. No, I lived in nightclubs for 5 years, 7 nights a week. So all of that, I'm missing out energy at the nightclub that Sneako has. Mine was just condensed, you know. Mine was condensed. His is spread over 10 years, right, of his life, which is so funny because you ask any former bouncer, they get sick of the club. But you ask someone who just, you know, salt and peppers goes to the club, just a little bit here, a little bit there. Those people are addicted to, like, Sneako will be going to nightclubs till he's 45. You can just see him in a suit and tie walk in there, and you could just see it, right? You could just see it. And to me, it's so funny because it's like you're getting banished from the greatest city on earth. And a lot of people are like, you only say that because that city really popped you off. That city, how that city absorbs people and makes them go broke? For me, it did the opposite. So I have like all the spirits connected to that city. They're Zherka spirits. And I'm not saying these are always good spirits, right? These spirits also charge you up, make you want to fight, make you want to do crazy shit, make you get stabbed by someone else. I'm not saying that the spirits of the city that, work through humans, when they, you land in a city, you feel a different energy. I'm not saying these are like holy energies, right? They're neutral. Sometimes, depending on who you are, they could be bad or good. But all I'm saying is, you adopt the spirit of Miami, like Sneako, and really adopt it in an extroverted manner, right? Super healthy. I think he did a little too much. Um, I'm not talking about playing the song. I'm talking about, like, he's a little too hooked to the superficial life. Like, I think Stego's an interesting guy because he has religion and the superficial life, which is the middle. The middle is the best part because when you're in the middle, as you age up, as you get older, it's very easy to become a saint. I'm not saying a saint like a real saint. I'm saying to become, if you want to morally upgrade yourself, all those Christians who say you cannot serve two masters, you can't go to the club and be a Christian, those people who build nasty shadows are gonna you're gonna see what happens to them in their when they start their 30s, right? But the guys who don't build shadows, where everyone's like, yo, they're serving two masters, they're Christians and they go to the nightclub, those guys are in the middle. They easily in their 30s and 40s fall into a really moral life, easily. And look at the studies on building a shadow. Look at Jungian studies. It'll scare you. It's almost like there's no other devil on earth than repression. It's like repression is like the hidden devil, and it makes you feel holy too. When you repress your sexuality, like Sneako's gay, he represses it or whatever. When you repress that shit, it builds. So I always say the hidden devil is the shadow. Like that is, and I'm not saying it's that the devil per se. I'm saying you be, you can only worship the devil when you are repressed. I'm telling you, if you understood how saints throughout history achieved sainthood, you would all call them satanic because you'd say their path was so dark before they became a saint. They were so evil. They were so lost. Paul was killing Christians before the vision in Damascus on the way. You would be so fucking hammered, shocked at how you're supposed to play your incarnation that the first thing you would notice is every single Christian channel that doesn't have that Jungian lens is actually indirectly snaking their audience. And if they're pure of heart, that they're rubbing off a good message. But here's the truth: you can have a good message and fuck your whole life up still. That's why it's so funny to see Sneako not only rejected by his archetypal father, and it's so fucking hilarious because it's like the whole world for the last 10 years of Sneako's life has been saying that he's a bad friend, right? He's a bad friend. And I never understood. I'm like, he's good with me because Sneako and I are so good together. And then I started noticing for a year straight when I didn't go on his streams, oh, you are only friends with him if you do content with him. Which, some people have said to me, Zherka, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Um, just because he wants to do content with you doesn't mean he wants to use you or whatever the fuck. And in my head, I'm like, to measure a friend, all you have to do is compare them to mine, Fresh, and Nick Fuentes. Let's say you're me. All you have to do is play the little measuring game. Who here actually thinks Sneako's a better friend to the people around him than those guys? Like, no one believes that. Like, even fresh haters don't. No one believes that. Like, Sneako's that kid in high school that is so cool with you to use you, and then he talks shit behind your back. Yeah, I don't like that guy. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, that guy's kind of. And I don't mean like in a mean way. I mean in an advantageous way. Like I remember saying, Sneako, don't make Tate your hero because he's gonna say things you disagree with. You're gonna talk about it on stream, and you're gonna look phony. And so Sneako did that, and Tate's like, "Oh, this guy's a snake. He's talking shit about." That's why you cannot lock in like you know. You cannot lock in like you can never lock into a this guy is, especially after he didn't have you on his podcast. You flew all the way to Romania and he didn't let you on because he didn't trust you because you've got that. What do we call? I hate saying the Zoomer thing because what am I? 1 year away from a Zoomer, so I identify way more with Zoomers than fucking millennials. I don't know, or maybe I'm just more childish and stuff, but I don't even want to say Sneako Zoomer. He feels like not. Yeah, the ADHD is Zoomer energy, but Sneako feels like a boomer. He's legit those boomers that fuck their whole lives fucking with everyone, you know? They just fuck with everyone and then they go, "Oh, my bad" at the end when they're fucking old and 60. Like they've ruined the world. And I'm telling you right now, there is nothing funnier than Andrew Tate throwing Sneako under the bus right now. It's like the perfect mystery drama of how not to be a man. Like Sneako's level of masculinity has shot down 1,000%, 1,000 points lower because of this. Because Tate did not have to throw him under the bus. Matter of fact, I have a rule that if you steal something from the government with your hacker buddies, if you do something against the law, if you play a song at a club, that group you did that crime with, that group, I don't even care if I don't like them, I will back them up because they're in my group, you know. We're in the thick of it together. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. Whoa, what the fuck was that? It's actually kind of a good song now that I think about it. Yeah. Why did that happen to me? Sneako's a fucking cuck. Think about it. He made fun of me for making fun of him for loving Andrew Tate. And now his whole world is crumbling down. And it's like the I told you so parade. And I'm telling you right now, having a hero makes you the only reason the whole you know how many things the internet has to attack Zherka on, and I'm still the badass. I'm still wanted. Everyone still says you're the best because my advice is good. You can trust my advice. You should not have heroes. If you're anonymous, yeah, that's fun. But I'm talking about when you guys are on your little YouTube channels and you guys say this is my guy, it looks it looks fucking weird, and it comes to things like this. You would think that I'd make this space and say Tate threw Sneako under the bus. That's fucking traitor energy, and no. Tate said it himself. He's throwing Sneako under the bus because he feels like Sneako is a crybaby traitor. For years, he's felt this. So how can you call Tate a traitor if he says he's been betrayed by Sneako for years? It's kind of like Takashi 69. Did he betray the Bloods after they betrayed him and fucked his bitch and did all that astral behavior? Well, I don't know. However you see it, you can see it. But it's like the Spider-Man meme. They're pointing to each other. And they're both like really gay. Like there's something really gay about Andrew Tate being afraid of Adam Sauce. I like Adam. Adam and I did good work. Uh, but Adam's like the one Jewish guy in the city that I like. You know, and everyone's saying, "Yo, he's doing the Jew thing, like he's trying to fucking cancel his own guy." And remember that they invested 100 million, was a $50 million deal into Andrew Tate, so they are PBD is literally linked partnership with Tate, but he's the boss. That's why it looks like a job interview. That's why you get that job interview energy where Tate has to answer to PBD, but not PBD because he doesn't want the backlash. PBD's boys, because Patrick Bet David is, in my opinion, the way he moves politically is genius. Remember when he got all that Zionist backlash and all that? I thought he navigated those waters. You know how hard it is to navigate those waters? Well, I'm not saying that dead babies should be happening. I'm saying that we have to look at the whole conflict from both sides. When you say that about dead babies, you know how weird you look to the world. Like just like not billionaires, just regular people watching that are not getting paid by anyone, right? They don't have Zionist sponsors. They don't have just regular people are like, yeah, that's dead kids in Palestine. Like it's all over my feed. What are you talking about? PBD somehow survived that level of scrutiny from his audience, and his audience is like uh, the beautiful right wing, not the regular right wing, not the Trump right wing. PBD's audience is a lot more right than you think. Right? I think it's Vinny. Maybe I got the name wrong, but Vinny secretly always loved Nick Fuentes. Anytime the name was brought up years ago, you see Vinny perk up. And lately he started showing it, right? He That's why I like PBD. He keeps Vinny there to counterbalance Adam's more left wing energy. And well, shouldn't say left wing. He's more like of a hawk. He's more of a Zionist. But when I say left wing energy, I'm trying to say gay energy. Like, Andrew, why did you play a song about freedom in the country founded by freedom? In the country that died for freedom? Like, the only thing America is known for is freedom. But you're playing a song at a club, you're expressing freedom in the wrong way. And could you imagine the founding fathers? They would be shocked that the world is behaving like this. They'd say, I think we're going to go back to conquering this disordered world because we are with the spirit of God, the spirit of freedom, right? Remember that the founding fathers, everything you've been told about them is a lie. They weren't Christians. They were active Christians, meaning an active Christian is someone who's so morally advanced they stop talking about religion and start doing genuine works in the world that shape everything. Like genuine, you have freedom of thought. That's the most important part of the Constitution. Say whatever you want. Period. What about the Bible? Nope. Just that. Freedom. Because this is all from Scripture. This is all from Scripture. That all of Scripture is about you becoming a free being that goes to the Christ, not some kind of fucking slave. I'm afraid of God, so I. That is the antithesis of what genuine Christianity is. That is the opposite. That's why when you meet a really good Christian with a suit and tie, your first instinct is there's something missing in this guy, right? And you always notice because you bring up Palestine, and that Christian usually says, those kids had to die. You see that God promised them that land. And you're like, whoa, but you're like the nicest guy I know. You're pure of heart. How the fuck is Zherka at a stronger level of conscience than you? You know how much money Zherka could have made going the Zio path? Holy shit, the podcasts I'd be on. You guys would be like, it's all the establishment right wingers, all the big ones. They would have loved me too. But I still remember, I'm like, you cannot pop off without Nick. Uh, Not that Nick's perfect or anything. I'm saying that Nick speaks his mind. Andrew Tate does not. I tried to tell you guys this years ago. You said, I don't want to listen to that. Nick is a nerd. Tate is more like you, Zerka. You should align with Tate more. And I'm like, you're gonna see some crazy shit. You're gonna see some backpedaling. And when a man lives for Bugattis and yachts, they fold quick. You know, when a man lives for adventure, street fights, and total chaos, nothing can make me fold. When a man lives for yachts and all that money shit, they can fold so fast. I don't want the headache. I want to go to the Miami nightclubs. We're already with 38-year-old Olgas. These women are fucking unattractive. Imagine Tate with $100 million in Miami saying, why is you know how, something you guys don't know about influencers and Hollywood guys is they see every comment, right? They pretend they don't, but they see every single comment, and especially if the upvoted ones. So Tate can pretend like he doesn't see it, but he sees all the shit I post, right? And that's how the world works. And by the way, I think it's really smart to pretend you don't see it. There's so many people who talk shit about me. I genuinely, I don't know who they are. If you ask me on an interview who are these people, I'll be like, I don't know. I will literally bold face lie just to not give them the clout, right? Like that's, you do not want to keep feeding like riding on your coattails. So it's smart. I'm not saying he's like afraid. I'm saying it's smart. That's how you play it. It's actually very stupid if you say I'm real as fuck and I'm responding to 10. No, no. You have a you're supposed to respond to just one. You don't have 10. That's scattered thinking will always leave you broken. That's stupid. I'm telling you right now, I'm starting to like Tate. And I'm not just saying this so he does the Misfits fights. I'm saying this that too, but I'm saying that would be great. But I'm saying I'm starting to like Tate because when he threw Sneako under the bus, I'm like, that is the greatest. My heart wants Sneako to evolve, and that's the greatest thing you can do to someone. A lot of people think calling Sneako and comforting him right now is the Christian way. It's not. Sneako needs whatever is happening to him. He is extremely off balance in his friendship life. How Gary used to say, "Oh, you fucking use me." You know how everyone says Sneako uses you? And which is weird because you could make the argument that it's not his inner man. It's more like he grew up on YouTube as a child. Did you really think he's not going to be like, what the fuck are you? If someone says to me, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber since 10 years old, I've never worked another job," it's almost like they're saying, I don't have the attention span for friendship. And a lot of people are like, how come you were never offended with Sneako? You talk shit about him online, but you're never fucking distant from him like that. And I'm like, to me, it's not offensive. You know why Sneako's so offensive to Gary and these people? Because these people are trying to network for their business. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about that. That's or what Yassine said. He said, Zherka, Sneako's at 3,000 viewers until you got on his stream. Then he stayed at 11,000 and you became his only guest. Because he doesn't have repeated guests. He'll only have a guest one or two times. But I was his repeated guest for like months, which was smart. Obviously, if you're at 11,000 fucking viewers on Rumble after getting banned, you're gonna Zherka, do you want to come over? I've got some bitches. I've got some, and those are great streams. When Sneako's got Tate energy, Zerk energy, Red Pill energy, he's really cool. But you know, you, if you have an idea, you're the man. If an idea has you, and it starts off cool until boom, the Red Pill seizes Sneako hard. And then it starts morphing him because Sneako is like a high level spellcaster. He's a changeling. Is there a changeling in Star Wars? Yeah, he is. His final form, I guarantee you. I said this first week of meeting him. His final form will be transgender Sneako. That arc is coming. Don't be shocked when you see the purple lipstick and all that. That arc will be happening. I guarantee you. All the archetypes, with all the spiritual archetypes that flow through us, he has fit every single mold. Do you really think he's going to allow the transgender archetypal energy to slip through his fingers? And it's not curiosity, it's trending. It's what's trending. Transgenderism will only trend more in the future. You know that because Trump will be suppressing it. That means it's going to expand even more. Sneako will get more and more trans as he's augmented with cybernetic technology. He might even be the first cyborg transgender person we see that he is. What's chat saying? Let me turn it on. I can see chat from my eyeballs because I did a biohack with, he's going to be just like when the androids came, the android saga. So the androgenics, the claviculars, right? We first had the Saiyan saga with Zherka, Tate, all these fucking hairy guys. Then we had the android saga with my name's Clavicular. Are you a whore? Do you want to go to my penthouse with me? My neurodivergence will not stop me from fucking penetrating you. And he's fucking the bitches as an android. As an android. He's fucking bitches as an android. So we've had the Saiyan saga, we've had the android saga, and now we're going to have the transgender saga, where Sneako challenges Andrew Tate to a boxing match. Because he's like, I survived with Strickland, so I guess Tate's next on the plate. And they wouldn't give, they'll give me $3 million. They will give Sneako nothing for that boxing match, and he'll take it like a good little boy. Oh, isn't Sneako bigger than Zherka? And not for that fight. Sneako's bigger than Zherka, but not for that fight. Who would you guys rather see? Sneako's gonna go in there in a dress, in a skirt, and pigtails, just like some fucking freak of nature, and he's gonna start boxing with his dad. This is initiation science. He wants to be initiated by his father. He never accepted me, father. Ah, this is what Andrew Tate would be like. Your uncle has gotten to you, Zuko. And Steve will be like thinking he'll have flash memories of Zherka and be like, yes, he has. Well, don't you want to stay a little longer and find out what happened to your mother? On the day of Black Sun, and Sneak will be like, what happened that night? And then it'll be like, yo, Agni Kai. They'll be shooting flames from his transgender hands, and Sneako will fight his father in an Agni Kai in front of the world before he gets banished by Miami to search for the Avatar, which is Nick Fuentes. He has to go search for Nick Fuentes, bring him back to Miami, and he has to bring him back to Fire Lord Andrew Tate. And Uncle Iroh or Uncle Zherka would just be like, no, Sneako, you must not do that. You must not do that. And Sneako's like, I have to be the blue spirit. I have to put this mask on. And he goes transgender. And I go, I guess I will go travel all of the world with Sneako to find the Avatar so you can restore your honor. And Sneako he'll have that look like, what's trending? Shit, I better not look upwards. Oh my God, it's the Avatar. Sneako starts shaving his head bald, and now he's tattooing a fucking arrow on his fucking skull. And now he's like, I want to be the Avatar. No, no, Sneako, you must not do that, Zuko. You must fight the Avatar and bring him back to your father. But even that won't bring you perfect peace and silence. You have to look from within. And be like, I don't give a fuck about your medieval Christianity. I just want to work for Mr. Beast again. And Sneako will grow tits, literally grow tits, just like inwardly he has tits. We already know he has tits inwardly. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, wait a minute. This guy's like, you're not, you should be attacking Taylor. Why are you throwing me under the bus, bitch? It's time to fight. I hate all these people. There's so many people like Zherka, you love Napoleon. That means you are convinced that you go into a fight you go into a fight only if you know if that you're gonna win. I'm like, dude, I love Napoleon, but I am not Napoleon. I love Vegeta. I am not Vegeta. I love certain people. I am not them. I'm still Zherka. When Sneako loves Tate, he becomes Tate. That's the problem. You cannot lose the fucking forest for a tree, my dude. That's why Napoleon would never enter a street fight if he knows he's gonna lose, if he knows he's medicated, if he knows this is not the day to do it, but it'll get the most amount of views. He would never do that. Right? We're talking about free spirits that are like, it's time to go to war now, even though all the odds are against me, because that's how you evolve the fastest. And people don't understand that it's like, if Zherka followed Napoleon's path, he would be so calculated that Zherka would go to war, correct? No. He would turn into a thinking type that plans for war and never actually goes to war. You know, most people who plan for war never actually set sail. They never actually go to war. Yeah, I'm sure there's a middle path to this that you guys could all point at, and I'd agree with you guys. But I'm saying that you should know. what part of your life you're at and what is the next card to play, you know? And when you have a hero in life, like Andrew Tate's your hero, you don't have cards to play at all. You just become this thinking type that's obsessed with deepening the mystery of who is Andrew Tate and how can I become him. Well, Sneako became Andrew Tate. You know, he took a shahada. He took, he did all that uh low level consciousness shit where what is he going to pray to a fucking cube? He's doing all that shit, and it's funny because he feels safe. You know, the whole internet ganging up on him. At least the Muslims are backing me up. He had that Sonny Faz realization that like, hey, I get a few more likes because there's so many of them in the world, and it's like they're sitting on camels, dude. They're literally liking your posts from their laptop on top of a camel. Okay. If you, by the way, if you're not entering the world to go seek out white people and befriend them, what is going to happen with your incarnation? I don't know what the fuck people are. What is wrong with people? Do you know how many immigrant friends you're going to have just naturally? That just naturally happens. You know how many black friends you're going to have just naturally? You have to actively seek out your white friends because they're so polite, they're not going to push themselves into your life. They can easily fade into the background, easily, because they don't want to be pushy, right? They're very soft like that nowadays. They're super, super one sided on their psyche. And so you have to actively seek these people. When you got friends like Tate, bro, that'll throw you under the bus. That was the fucking in front of his boss, PBD. Patrick is like, Tate, what do you have to say? You're in the principal's office. Are you going to do what Zherka did on the Saucecast, where we've never seen higher levels of toxic? Or are you going to go on the back foot? And Tate's like, well, I'm used to the back foot because of Chase. Which, by the way, I mean, when I make fun of him, it's still awesome that he fought. You know, I think the coolest thing Andrew Tate said was, I had an adrenaline dump from not fighting for 10 years, and so I just told my coach, yeah, I have to get my ass kicked for 7 rounds. And I thought that was the coolest thing Andrew Tate's ever said in his career. There is nothing more badass on earth than telling your coach, I don't have it, but I'm not quitting. I'm staying in there for 7 rounds. I'm getting my ass shit kicked. There's nothing, literally nothing more badass than getting good at a losing battle. Because in life, holy shit, are you going to be thrown in that? You don't know. When you look at how many wins humans have in life, it's like you can count them on a broken hand, maybe two or three. You look how many losses a human has in their incarnation, and the ones, especially the ones you choose to forget, it's almost like billions of L's accumulate into what. And I never talk about this I've never even mentioned this ever in my life because I think it's the worst way to inspire someone. You know, if a human actually understood how many L's turn into one W, you know, if you're an idiot, you go, yo, that's inspirational. You sound like Michael Jordan. But if you're a smart guy, you go, yo, what the fuck? That's so unfair. You know, and I hate people who talk about fairness, but never focus on how many L's turn into one W because there's so many channels that inspire people saying that. I've always been the opposite. If you tell me 1 billion L's turns into one career W and your life is fixed, to me, that's the worst messaging to the youth ever. Imagine telling a 16-year-old Zherka, hey, if you fail 1 billion times, you get one win. Not an eternal win. You go back to failing. What the fuck, nigga? It's like that's why I hate self improvement, motivational slop. Like if you're not talking about spirituality with improvement, it's really dull and dry inwardly. You don't know what the fuck's happening anymore. You're like, what the fuck? Or it's even more terrifying. You get the win and jump off a bridge. Have you seen those guys that are like, oh, now what? So that's why Sneako's whole psyche, which I would say he's extremely inwardly dry. Not as bad as Tate, because Sneako still has ritual in his life. Right? Ritual is cute. It's the rhythm of ritual is insanity. You don't know until you have a prayer life, and then you cannot go back. And if you're really young, you don't know what I mean. But I'm telling you right now, Sneako has never regretted anything more than sucking off Andrew Tate. Like, bro, you're bowing to him. You know when Sneako was praying, taking his shahada on his knees? When he was praying with his head on the ground, he was thinking of Andrew Tate. He was worshiping. When I said he worshipped the red pill, I didn't want to leak it, but he was literally laying down saying, "You are my God, and Islam will be my instrument, and I will forge a new content that will make me finally feel powerful, Father." And to me, it's like this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, Zherka, are you gonna defend the right wing that they played Heil Hitler? And it's like, no, I'm not gonna defend them because if you, by the way, if you're defending them, you make the whole right wing look bad. You're not supposed to defend. You're supposed to troll and say, "Well, we can't even play music in the club anymore." Because if you defend it, it actually looks to the world like there's sides going having a racial war. That makes our side look horrible. You're supposed to say, "Wow, no freedom of speech." Those kind of sarcastic comments are the most important. The least important is saying those comments don't help us, and before you think, damn, I already wrote that, it's like, bro, I get it. If I was live and this was happening to me, I could get racist immediately. I'm not even a racist person, but anytime I'm on the back foot, it's like, oh, you're forcing me into a fight. Okay, let's fight. What the fuck? And so I think, remember, sarcasm is the most powerful tool in Times Square. Today's Times Square is Twitter. And by the way, if you don't have a Twitter, if you just listen to these and you don't have an account, you're not active on Twitter, ask anyone. Ask anyone. Ask your family members, your brothers, your sisters. Anyone who has a Twitter will tell you life sucks without Twitter. Holy shit, are the only apps on earth you need to change your life is YouTube and Twitter. Everything else will have you scrolling through porn. Instagram is so demonic. It's I'm God, thank God I've been banned off Instagram. Could you imagine how many distractions there are on Instagram? You cannot even control that feed. Whereas Twitter, you can control the feed. It's Times Square. People talk about what's happening in the world. So, and you don't have to be good at Twitter, but you have to be active on Twitter. Like, Twitter is the number one priority for 2026. Everything else should be, all your little video games on your phone, everything else should be deleted. Twitter should be your app, right? You see Brian Johnson post something about health, you should absorb that knowledge. Oh, this is interesting. Look at the blood work. You see a businessman post about business. Oh, you take that idea, boom, you have a YouTube channel, you make $10 million. That's how you should see the world. Like, who are these Twitter accounts? Who should I follow? Who should I emulate? But if you copy, like I'm Sneako copying Andrew Tate, dude, you changed your religion. And it's so funny that Sneako said, I did that for Malcolm X. Malcolm X he was against Arabs. He's a, if Sneako, I remember telling Sneako, I'm like, I know this goes against the whole right wing, but if you go that Islamic path, the only way you look like a badass is if you're in a suit and tie and you are for black power. That looks awesome. Like, a lot of people don't realize, if I was black, if I was African, yeah, I would support white people in a way where I have them in my circle enough to improve my life, improve my thinking, feeling, and willing, and all that, right? Absorb their tendencies. That's healthy. But I would be Black Power still. And a lot of people are like, what? I'm like, yeah, I would. If I was a black guy and Malcolm X spoke on a fucking radio, I would literally, that would be the new Nick Fuentes for me. Are you kidding me? So I was like, Sneako, it would look badass if you did it like that. But if you do it because you want the quantity, he wants all those billions of Muslims. He thinks of it like as a business, I guess. If you do it that way, you're gonna look. If you went the Malcolm X way, you would have. You know what's funny is, if he went the Malcolm X way, I think a lot of groypers would still be like, "Oh, this is good content." But bro, going the Arab way, the whole red pill is like, we don't fuck with this shit. We don't fuck with this shit. It's like when Nick was sucking them off a bit. I messaged Nick. I texted him like, "Hey, don't suck those guys off. You're gonna see that they're gonna turn on you quick. Stay on your mission." And Nick's whole messaging what this week was America first. They don't give a fuck about you third worlders. And I'm like, okay, he's back. There's the Nick. That is the Nick we subscribe to. Not this, we got our team up with Muslims and Christians. It's like, have your own people's back first and do good in the world, right? We don't fucking need everyone running around killing each other. All of this Democrat disorder. We're sick of that disorder, that immigrant disorder. We're tired of it. Everyone's sick of it, right? But Sneako turning on the channel and seeing Andrew Tate say, he played the song. Bro, you are at levels of beta male we've never seen in history before. Remember, Sneako's a guy who was getting bullied and ignored viciously offline by Aiden Ross for years. And he was shocked that Zherka says, fuck you, Aiden, and Aiden would platform him. He was shocked. He's like, how do you do that? How do you maintain respect and work with the Jew? He was literally shocked because he had to like sniff Aiden's ass and follow him around for a long time. He had to guilt trip him into friendship and all that. And then finally, I said, Stingo, instead of these 2 years of you licking Aiden's ass, I want to teach you a secret. And I'm only doing this because I'm your friend, because this isn't something I want you to get used to. Take Demi from him, and he will be your best friend. I know a fucking coward when I see one. Take that girl from Aiden Ross, and he will become your best friend. He will return all the favors you gave him tenfold. And Sneako just looked at me like a stupid dog. And he's like, oh, that's the only way I get respect from that little Jew. He didn't say it, right? And I turned off the call because I don't want Sneako even talking about it. They're friends. Just let him ponder with that idea. Within that same week, Aiden platformed Sneako 10 times in a row. They became best friends. And I said, dude, if you don't know how to move in this industry, these snakes will choke you and kill you, right? And I'm not the kind of guy that Zherka. How do you describe Zherka in one phrase? Zherka fights fire with fire. If he's in a manipulative industry, getting dominated by it, he's not just going to go to war on the streets and all that. He will sit down in a hotel room and say, "Where is your heart? Demi sucks. Is your heart? I'm going for Demi." And I've gotten so many collabs where I go, "You don't want to platform me? Here's your ex-wife, and I've messaged her, and I want to talk to her about something offline." And people go, "Holy shit, this guy is a cocaine addict. Like he's going after every 20 years of my life with a woman. Why is he doing that? And why is he not platforming it? Why is he doing it in the shadows like some ninja? Why is it fucking with me? Hey, Zherka, you want to come on my podcast?" Yeah, and then on the podcast we talk about how the wife is crazy, and I go, "Yeah, she is crazy. You're cooler. You're cooler than your wife." And they go, "Oh, Zherka doesn't like her anymore," and they get relieved. And I go, "Damn, the way you have to navigate in these industries is fucking insanity." And the whole time I'm thinking like, I have to morally degrade myself on percentage, which is horrible. You should never do that. But you're gonna find yourself in such. You're gonna be taking care of a child, and you're gonna be wah, wah, the baby's crying, and then your workplace is going to start snaking you, and you go, if I don't threaten them like Donald Trump, I'm going to lose this job and look like an idiot. I won't be able to feed my kid out. This world, if you don't have Trump energy in this world, if you're a good little Christian, you're supposed to be evolving into a good Christian, but don't think you're missing out on every fucking opportunity because you don't have a sword. And here's the thing, and Aiden Ross is not going to fight you on the street. He's going to snake you from behind the scenes. So some of these guys, you can't even fight with your hands and get it squashed. You can't do that. Most of the people who fuck you over, it's not going to be physical altercation. I guarantee you that. The good old days was awesome for that, because by definition, having a fight with someone makes them your best friend. It forces friendship because when two souls hit each other in the face, and the body is the soul too, right? It's all one. Think of it like that. When two souls damage each other's souls, they bruise up each other's souls. It's such a violation to the Lord that they are forced to come together in a beautiful way, not forced like out of compulsion, forced like their inner being cannot stand that they did something so vile. They want to make it right. That's why humans become friends after a fight. That's why fights are actually very healthy. It means you guys are off balance. You have to get into the middle, right? You and your wife, you and whatever. Fights are extremely. I read scripture on temperament, anger, and fighting. It's the opposite of what you've been told. In scripture, it says, if you're angry, be angry. Don't lose character. Don't become someone else. Don't, oh, I became Andrew Tate because I don't have my own brain. I'm not Sneako, right? I'm telling you, everything you know about religion is wrong. The more you delete that stuff, when scripture says be angry, you'll notice I've never in my life noticed that part of scripture. Why have I never stopped to think, why is scripture saying be angry? Why are those words there? And why does it sound like blasphemy? It's because you've been programmed against your own nature, you fucking idiot. Your deeper inner nature. It went from funny to sad. Like, Sneako, you are everything that is wrong with the Zoomer addicted to attention. I think in the clip he said, Sneako said, I don't do things for attention. I only talked about that because it was trending. In the same sentence. I'm butchering that a bit. How did he word it? He said it was relevant to talk about, so I spoke about it when it was relevant to talk about it. I pray you guys all have a friend like Sneako where, some of the worst people are the best people too. Some of the worst people are also the most fun people to be around. But you guys are all telling me you gotta fucking attack Tate for doing that to Sneako, and I'm like, no. We knew Tate would fold. Is this the first time Tate? I'll tell you how weak Tate actually is. He once folded and apologized to the world after the Bugatti. Think about that. Zherka did not fold to the world without a Bugatti. Even when I was dead broke, go back to when I pissed away all my money, 2022, 2023. Go back to those days, you'll be like, well, Zherka doesn't fold and he has almost nothing left. Tate folds with $100 million in a Bugatti. And now he's folding again. Do you know how much of a bitch you have to be, a slave to money to if I give anyone listening right now $100 million, do you know that's like you standing up from your Leonardo DiCaprio yacht and all that money, you stand up and say, I am sorry. You know how hard you'll be laying down in the sun saying, I'll say sorry later. I'll say sorry later. There's no urgency. If you have to go to work, you're going to say sorry. But dude, you give any human, I'll even go as far as to say, if you give a human $1 million, a lot of humans will be like, all right, let's go. A lot of you guys will go party. They say, go apologize for this. You'd be like, okay, later, jet ski, jet ski. It's like the most badass thing is that free financial freedom thing, and Tate doesn't have it. How are you financially free and you're not free? That makes no sense to me. That makes no, and Tate's probably thinking like, I want to make more money. And I used to think it's because he's afraid of going to prison if the world turns against him, but it is a money thing because why would he take on a Chase Demore fight? They offered him 50 million for that. And they said, there's the pink gloves, and this is what's going to happen. And Tate's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I want. Look, going into a war when you're not ready is badass as fuck. It's courageous as fuck. But when you're a world champion kickboxer, you're literally known for preparation. That's like what people pay you. That's what prize fighting is you're watching the preparation unfold. Right? You're watching all the training in a couple of minutes unfold. All the expression of the soul, the willing, the metabolic limb system. That's what we want to see. Now, if we go back in time to 2023, and I'm telling Sneako, hey man, you look like a because I would always be a nice guy. I'd be like whispering it, be whispering. I'd be like, you don't want to say that, bro. You don't want to, because I could tell Sneako doesn't speak his mind. He just, what's trending, dude? Transgenderism is trending. What is next on the plate for you, Sneako? Like, be cutting you is trending. This is a Muslim who for years looked direct. I love when you could tell Sneako's not lying. You could tell Sneako's lying because he's not blinking. He's the greatest liar I've ever seen because he like convinces himself first or some shit. But he'll look deadpan at the camera and say, Zherka runs around with whores like a degenerate. This is why you guys should follow me. And Islam is the truth. And I'm dating Zina, a stripper. Except you don't hear that last part. And so Steve will do it. Was like, I've had enough of Sneako lying. And they had their beef. And then Sneako's been kicked out of 109 different friendships. And the 110th one was Andrew Tate. Dude, this is the richest comedy I've ever seen play out in history. This is insanity what's happening. This is like, to me, there's nothing funnier than spoiled people getting what they. Does he deserve this? No. No one does. If your friend throws you under the bus and tells the boss, the principal in the office, Sneako played the song, not me. Sneako played the song, not me. Um, Sneako was raised rotten because of his parents, and you have that Andrew Tate lisp, and your like jawline is literally going backwards from all the lying you're doing, and everything is just melting off you. Like everything is just turning mushy. Dude, I'm telling you right now, when your buddy says that in the principal's office and you look at him like, we played Halo together. We beat Gears of War in an all-nighter talking about the girls that ignore us in high school. We've been through so much together. We used to get Domino's pizza and we had to put our coins together to even afford that. That was like luxury. We done so much together playing Xbox. We grew up together and you're in the principal's office snaking me because when you become an influencer, I don't know if anyone's noticed, when someone becomes an influencer, they immediately join high school again, right? Because that's what the attention economy is. So that's why when clavicular got popular, you guys saw the 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 toxic edge lord table, the red pill table, all come together. Not that they like each other, but they have something in common. The principal hates that group: Sneako, Myron, Tristan, Clav, right? That group, and that's why when you watch influencers, it feels like high school because it's the exact same hierarchy and dynamic, right? It's a high school that people choose to go to and then they skip. Like a lot of people take a few months off, they skip school. So the people who are posting, streaming every day, they're going to school, right? And the whole audience feeds into that youthful energy. So never in history has things been more interesting. Like that's super interesting to see those. That's why we watch a lot of us watch collabs, but we don't actually watch streamers. I think that's a healthy place to be. If you're watching two streamers collaborate, it's awesome, but you don't actually watch the streamers individually. That way, you never waste your life. Or that's how I do it, or I just stick to clips. But man, I'm telling you right now, in this high school, like Clav just entered the high school. He's the new kid, and he's like, "Oh, I'm kind of shy, and I'm a little neurodivergent, but all I want is pussy in this high school, right?" And people are like, "Oh, what's your arts project? What's your arts and fairs project? What's your arts and crafts project?" He's like, "I'm a looks maxer." So yeah, okay. Oh, this guy's in woodworks. Sneako's in the liberal class. Zherka's in detention. Andrew Tate's the rich kid with the Bugatti. It's literally high school. Wow, it is high school. I'm the most expelled. What the fuck? I'm always the most expelled. What the fuck, dude? It's actually high school. Except in this high school, it's fun to watch because it's all the guys who never got pussy. It's all Clav, Zherka, Andrew Tate. The guys who never got pussy fucking dominating the fucking vaginal market. Like it's like our inner child is going, it's time to fuck. It's time to fuck these bitches. And all you guys who had girlfriends at 16, you guys that don't have that fire in you, it burnt out because of that girl. So you're watching the incels it's morphin time. It's time to fuck bitches and I'm bald. It's time to fuck bitches and I'm psychotic. It's time to fuck bitches and I'm autistic. And they're actually fucking the bitches. It's actually fucking awesome that the tables turn like that. I never thought of it like that. But then Sneako's that guy in class that's like, he will fuck you over so many times that you just have to tell the principal. Sneako did it. Yeah, Tate in the office with PBD, with Patrick Bet David. Tate's like, it was him. It was him. And Myron's like, ooh, Zherka's right about Tate now. Like, he's on that back foot like a bitch. And I always knew I couldn't trust Tate when he said, I want all of it, all of your money, give it to me, about like some that he's ripping off. And and I was like, oh, there's no soul component here. I shouldn't link my karmic stream to that. That's like, let my audience hate on me for a couple of years and I turn out to be completely 1000% vindicated beyond measure, where I become the prophet of the truth and everyone else looks like he did it. No, he did it. Wait, why are you throwing me under the bus under no pressure? What do you mean no pressure? We're not invited to the school dance anymore at Vendome. We're not invited to the school dance. What the fuck, dude? We're not invited to the clubs anymore. What the fuck, Sneako? Why did you do that to us? We have to stay with 38-year-old Olgas now. We have to stay with those girls that were on the last stream. You want to stay with those women? They're not even girls. There's like menopausal. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are there 38-year-old women? Or that woman who said, I'm 23, I'm 26. They're lying to you. There's never been a woman on earth that tells the truth about her age if she's a gold digger. That's their number one insecurity. Their number one death drive is that they're gonna get old. That's why they're escorts, by the way. They freaking the fuck out. Anytime you see someone speed running an incarnation, they're terrified. They're terrified. They don't know what's happening. Unless there's someone like me who I speed run because I didn't think I would even live up to this age, to be honest. I thought I would be out by 25. So for me, it's like, which is funny. A lot of people are like, if you thought you'd be out by 25, does that mean you've accomplished everything you were meant to accomplish by that age? That's actually when I first popped off. So yeah. And a lot of you guys would be like, what the fuck? Well, but that's the craziest logic. I'm not saying it's logical. I'm saying you see a lot of people, like a lot of you guys listening to me, see yourselves at 40, right? That's a normal thought, right? I still don't have that thought. So for me, it's very different. You guys think about your pension and all this stuff, or Myron talks about retirement, and you guys think about how the whole incarnation goes. And for me, it's always been like, get in, get out quick, and don't be selfish. Meaning, don't commit suicide. Don't do anything crazy where you're dead. Don't burden your family, but you can get very close, which is a slippery slope, right? Because for me, if I'm not in danger, I'm in danger. If Zherka is not in danger, he's literally in danger. Like the worst things happen to if someone is only on earth to advance spiritually and they're not under pressure, they freak the fuck out. They freak the fuck out. Like, for example, some of you guys have been nervous wrecks for 7 years straight because you have not been under pressure. You have not done anything hard. You have not evolved. To me, that's worse than 1,000 cancers. That's worse than any incarnation you can inflict, is playing video games and being nervous all the time. I think that's like the lowest level of existence, in my opinion. And people don't believe me, but Andrew Tate has a really low vibration where he's sitting with 200, he just won 50 million, $200 million in his pocket in front of the principal, Patrick Bet David, who's not going to scold him. He's going to get the teacher, Adam, right? The liberal teacher, Adam, to scold. And Tate folds hardcore. And you can always tell Tate's a coward when it comes to this kind of stuff because I guarantee you within 24 hours, he will unfold. That's what masculine people do. Is when a masculine person is broken, he folds and he despises himself for folding, so he unfolds. Right? Have you ever been lazy to do something courageous? But it's not laziness, it's actually fear. So you fold and then it cooks you from the inside and you unfold and go harder at it. That spiritual laziness, that's not healthy at all. Now, let me tell you this. I judge someone only when they're under pressure and they're calm. Tate is very calm right now. He's not attacking Sneako and he's under pressure. Here we will see his true character. And man, he is just not doing what I expected him to do. I'm waiting for him to do the evil laugh. I mean, I've never realized how much good I've seen in the guy. Like I'm always expecting him to come on, man, don't fold here. Come on, man. Every fucking chance. My father had a Batman lunchbox he gave me when I was 6. And this is my apology. Remember his apology video that he's so lucky he was canceled for it, so a lot of people didn't see it. It got millions of views, but it got swept under the rug. Dude, that shit stays in your heart and it haunts you for life. And so many people have said to me, so Zherka, if I follow your philosophy and don't apologize, what happens when I'm homeless? Because they ban me from work and all that shit. They fire me. I said, go be homeless. I did it. You fucking faggot. You never slept on couches, you what? You're above being homeless now? You're above a tragedy? Why are you above it, not me? Why can you not embrace it? And you sit there typing while your boss calls you. PBD's calling you a fucking bitch to your face, you fucking coward. And let's get some people in here. Contribute or fuck off. Contribute or leave.
Hey, what's up?
No, just go. Just go. Don't what's up me. Just go.
What?
Contribute or leave, bro. Some of you
Hey,
don't realize
Zherka.
that you have to give your opinions when you're on the internet. You know that?
We
You,
gotta, we gotta, we gotta make this money out here for the next life because everybody out here is there's so much coins on the table that's been left there, and no one wants to pick it up. Okay, let me pick up this coin. Let me put it in my back pocket.
Shut your mouth.
We're playing for God as well.
do you think it was karma, him making him take everyone's shoes off that he got?
No, that's I hate that word karma because you're all going to use it incorrectly. Okay? Never use that word. The people who use that word are mentally ill. Do you think God is punishing me? Do you think karma is enough with that word? We're just looking at his actions. He is folding under. Fuck throwing Sneako under the bus. That shit was funny. But what did you say? Duck woman? What did you say?
N- No, I was just saying, do you think that,
No, no, not you. What
oh,
was that other? What is this sound effect?
it wasn't me, whoever that person is.
Based color. What do you have to say? What are you interrupting for, you fucking bitch? I will literally attack you guys. Oh, we can't say that on Twitter. Listen, man. Go ahead, Skittles. What were you saying? Just say
The
it with your
shoes, the
chest a
shoes
bit.
thing, the
Put
shoes.
your breasts into your
I'm gonna
conversation.
put
If
my
I put my
breasts
balls into
and
the
my
conversation,
breasts.
you put your tits in the
I'll
conversation.
be there
Fucking make me
tomorrow,
happy.
Zherka. I'm still waiting for that address, Zherka.
Enunciate, Skittles. Enunciate.
Anyway, so when he had Nick Fuentes and everyone take their shoes off when when they came into his house, like, I thought that was a bit rude and weird. What do you think?
What, taking the shoes off?
Yeah.
I don't like germs. I think you should take your. Well, oh, you're saying at an Airbnb to take your shoes off is stupid as fuck. Like, what? It's an Airbnb. People are shooting Miami party freaks That's like, shut the fuck up with that. Take your people are like, you're in a hotel wearing your shoes on the bed. I don't give a fuck. It's a hotel. You fucking pussy, right? But
Bingo.
if I come to Sneako's little apartment, I will never walk in with my shoes. That's fucking disgusting. That's like where you live.
So what do you think about that song? Remember when G was saying the other day that
Skittles,
someone was upset?
Skittles,
Bro, get this woman out of here.
Skittles, you need it in your throat. You don't.
Dude,
You're
shut up.
talking about shoes
All right,
and
what do you want me to
socks.
do? You want me to
You're
scream? It's
talking about
fucking
shoes and
freezing.
socks. Put a sock in it.
What
We're
about that
talking about
song
Tate
that they
folding.
played?
You're a man, Andrew Tate is folding, and no one's fucking making fun of it here. You guys add
Why is a woman
pressure to these
speaking?
fucking cowards. Add pressure.
Dude, how do you think we should treat love as a young man in this society?
What?
How do you think we should treat love? Because like there's so many girls and shit, but there is like not like enough to have a ton.
All right,
And
Rio,
yeah,
can you do me a favor?
go.
Slowly and gently, okay?
No, yeah, I mean, what I mean is that there
But
is
slowly and gently pull the fuck kind of questions are
Yo,
these?
hello, brother. Someone came in my chat and said
What is
you
your
talk like me and
accent,
shit.
dude? You have the ugliest accent in the universe.
Yo, shut up.
Where are you from? What is this
Bro,
fucking
what are
accent? You
these
sound
third
like a
world?
accent.
I'm Albanian.
You're
Albanian top, nigga. Let's
Albanian?
go.
You sound stuffed, like congested. You're doing cocaine. You don't enunciate. I talk like this. I
He's a
talk like
German
a...
Albanian, bro.
Yo, I'm not an
But
Albanian.
why are you
What are you talking
sleepy?
about?
Why are you
Yo, I'm not
asleep?
a
What time is
rapist,
it in
nigga.
Germany?
What time is it in Germany? It's not. I'm not in Germany. I wish I was in Germany. Mess. Yo, my accent is good. Okay, I'm gonna fix it.
I don't know. I just feel like every time I meet you Europeans, you Albanians, you have a cigarette and a coffee macchiato, and you're just, what are you, tired? Wake the
Oh,
fuck
sorry, we
up,
don't have
Miami
cocaine, bro.
energy, bro. Wake the fuck up.
Yo, I don't smoke cigarettes, nigga. Wait, let me mute this shit.
Thank you for that. What do you
What
think
I
of
mean?
Tate folding?
Yo, that nigga, bro, I seen that shit. He was
Base.
like on a podcast, fucking. Yo, this was the last time he was like, this was the fucking last moment he was gonna shine, and he fucked it up, bro.
Yeah. I'm bored of you. Go ahead, Hammond. Speak.
Hello, hi.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just have a question. So, the you talked about Myron and Sneako, both of them, but Tate defended Myron but did not defend Sneako. So,
What
what's
the
that about
fuck,
the
really?
energy?
He
Yeah, I mean,
defended Myron, but not Sneako. That's even funnier.
but that's what happened, right? Yeah, on that clip that you reacted on.
Hmm.
And so I'm just asking why that what's the view, what's your view on that? So how did like, is it the masculine energy? Maybe Myron has more of that than Sneeko, something related to that.
Man, masculine energy is a spiritual energy. Like anyone else think Andrew Tate only has masculine energy when he's doing fighting shit. Like his inner nature is not masculine. Okay, we gotta
You gotta
remove.
mute your mic because it's making
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
his Tate's inner nature is not masculine. He has to build up to masculinity, which is a lot of people on earth. And then there's people, and you can see it also when these guys talk to women too. Then there's people who don't fight. They're not MMA fighters, but around women, and that's a spiritual level of masculinity. I actually think those guys should get into the fighting, MMA, the boxing, because that would line up even better. That would look awesome. That's like, let me restart this incarnation. Let me fucking go into that, because doing this halfway masculinity is pissing me off. Like, oh, teach Patrick, I didn't play the song that 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 you did play the song in your fucking car. You
Let me ask
played
you
it
this,
in,
brother.
well, playing it in the car is different than playing it in a club where I'm spending all this money on the bottles and all that. Shut the fuck up, man. You are the highest level of if you cannot play a song. You cannot
Yo,
play a song, and you're our masculinity channel. You cannot play a song. Well, I can, but only my Bugatti, Zherka, not in the club. You're,
yo,
you know,
nigga.
bro.
Let me
When
ask
I,
you this,
I used to send my cousins so many of these clips, and they say we don't watch this shit. And these guys are real masculine people. I'm like, oh wow, they don't find Tate entertaining at all. These guys, these high level masculine types do not find Tate entertaining. I don't think I even find it. I think it's because I'm in the industry. I get paid to be here. I think that's a reason why I respond to this stuff. But my God, guys, if you're ever jamming out to music and you turn down the volume because the Vendome fucking CEO is driving next to you, you're the Sneako and Tate are turning down the volume in their fucking car, and they go, "Oh no, that's the owner of the club, dude. We're trying to what?" But I hate when people say I got banned from a club, bro. You got banned from meeting. You're not gonna marry those types of women, so what did you get banned from? You got banned from a bit more hooker energy. That's it. You got banned from more hooker experiences. That's the problem. What the fuck did you get banned from? Right? And you guys are way too old to be crying about being banned from clubs, by the way. If you The greatest part about being an influencer that I tell people is, and Sneako can tell you guys, when you stop going to clubs because the bitches do not go to the club if Zherka and Sneako are in the hotel. They come to the hotel. That's how much women love clout. And I
Bro
know what
thinks
you
he's
guys are.
part of the
I
team.
know
You're
what you
not
guys are
part of the
thinking.
team, bro.
Some of you
You're
guys are
not part of the
thinking,
team.
bro, women love clout so much that most of the women these influencers fuck don't even want to be on camera. They just want to be around that person who has
Bro,
that
Zherka, you're not
lifestyle.
part of the team. You got dropped by HS. I don't know
Who
who
is
you feel like
this?
talking
Is
to
a
on
Sneako
here.
stunk
Sneako
Fifine,
fan?
bro.
You're a fucking Sneako
Yo,
Bro,
fan.
Zherka,
Wait,
let me
wait,
ask
Zherka
you
wait.
and the
this,
Big
All
nigga.
right, all right, wait.
2026 are we
Introduce
getting
yourself.
Come on,
Go
bro.
ahead.
You got dropped by
No one
HS.
else
Why are we
talk.
talking?
Are you a Muslim?
Why is that relevant to you getting dropped by HS?
That's a
He's
Yo,
not a
yes.
do
Muslim.
you hold on?
Bro,
Do
Gotcha.
the sneak? Hold on. Does the
Bro, I ain't
Sneako
taking you
chat? Hold
seriously.
on. Does the?
I ain't
Let's
taking
not
a
make
guy
it
that got
easy,
dropped
man.
by
That'll
HS
get boring.
seriously, bro.
Does
What
the
are we talking about?
Sneako chat hate Andrew Tate right now, or are they coping? What the fuck, dude?
Yo, bro, you speak about
No,
masculinity and
put
shit,
him
but why
back. What
did
the
you
fuck?
snake Sneako the second time?
Why is he leaving?
You got dropped by
Bro,
HS.
I'm an
What
Sneako
do
old
you have to
viewer,
say
fan,
about
right?
that?
are you mad at Andrew
Bro,
Tate,
listen,
your
No, but what you have
father
to
that
say
turned
about
you
getting dropped
into
by
a
HS?
Muslim?
bro,
You
he can't
You
speak
worship
for
a
thought you're
himself,
him. You're
bro.
cube.
not him,
You
bro.
worship a literal cube. Never forget what you are.
Bro,
You
your
a
entire
camel
career is
fucking
tweeting about
Arab.
Sneako. Zherka and the Big 2026. Are you being serious, bro? All you do
yo,
is
you're a
tweet about
tranny
Sneako.
touching faggot,
Thank you.
nigga.
Talk
You're a
about talk
tranny
about
touching.
talk about Tate, because hey, we don't like him either. He's folded. He disappeared. Look at that. He's like, Sneako, can you pay me in biddies?
Yo, brother, let me ask you
I
this.
Bro,
just
Why
want
did
to
you
say
snake
that we
Sneako the
accept
second
Sneeko and
time?
we're so ready for him to
Yo,
transition.
what is this, bro? Zherka's tranny fan.
what the
Yo, why
fuck?
did you snake? Why
Yes,
did you
Sneeko,
snake
you need to come.
Sneako the
You
second
need to
time, nigga?
accept it, sweetie. You
What
need to come
the
to our team. You know you're a part of us, Sneeko.
what the
Yo,
fuck?
Zherka,
Low-key
let me ask you
speaking
this.
facts, bro.
Why
Dude,
did
if
you
you're
snake
that
Sneako
good
the
at making
second?
a joke, you are one. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yo, why did you snake Sneako the
Have you seen
second
the
time, nigga?
studies on how much gay people lie? It's actually shocking. Gay people lie a lot, eh?
Yeah, because
Compared to
there are
regular
women,
people.
bro.
I think that's why all the top elites, satanic elites, are. Yeah, all the black mass rituals are doing their fucking demonic pagan rituals.
Did you say
I don't know.
pegging? You meant pegging rituals, right? They're like, who are you
Yo,
talking to?
yo, Zorka, you talk about masculinity and shit, right? Did you not get ashamed sneaking Sneako the second time? Like, bro, he gave you the second chance, bro. I'm an old
Bro,
viewer.
he has a
I seen
caveman voice,
everything that's
low-key.
happening.
I don't know. What is he
That happened.
saying? Someone help me with this. What are you saying?
Yo, you snake Sneako the second time, bro. That's fucking have shame, nigga. Yo, I'm an old viewer.
You're
I
a
seen
Sneako
everything that
fan?
happened.
You're an Albanian Sneako fan?
Of course,
His
nigga.
Must
name
be
is
Albanian
like
nigga.
2
proposal.
letters away.
And you're an
There's no
Albanian faggot.
fucking way. There's no way. Let me open this guy's profile picture. Okay.
Yes,
Looks
yes. Open my
Indian.
profile
Oh,
picture.
Speaks
you
good,
met
man.
him. You met him in
Yes,
person.
yes. What's
Bro,
funny,
you.
nigga? Bro,
What
you
the
literally touched a
fuck? Look
tranny,
at your
bro. You're
photo.
talking
Did you
about
go back
faggot.
to his hotel?
You touched
Ta,
a tranny,
whatever.
He's
bro.
playing,
I seen the
bro.
clip.
He's
I
playing
seen the clip of.
GTA, bro.
I seen the clip of
He's
Zena
playing
exposing you, bro.
GTA.
Yes, yes.
I'm exposing you, bro.
Did you take your
Yo,
shoes off when you
you're a
got back
Bro,
to his
faggot, nigga.
hotel?
Yo, Zherka, just know you ain't
I'm
cooking
sh-
shit, bro. You're a
Took his
there's.
faggot,
pants
bro.
up
I
too.
Just know
always
you're a faggot.
forget there's Albanian
Yo,
Muslims in the world.
yo, just know that you're a faggot.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, you make content. You do Amigo.
Yes, yes, let's
Yo,
go.
you think
He
you're gonna
plays
pop
Rust,
off?
bro. He plays
Yeah, I'm
Rust.
gonna pop off, nigga.
He plays Rust. Get the fuck out of here. What the hell is all this? There's actual Sneako fans in the world. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm not his
Bro,
fan,
they start
nigga.
exactly when you are
Sneako
people,
hates me,
bro.
but I just seen
Why
watch
does
out
he
the
hate
shit of
you?
you
Bro, he doesn't even know
because
you, bro.
Wait, why does Sneako hate
yo,
his own fans? Every fan says that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You
I
guys,
don't. I
it's
actually
because you
don't know.
talked to him in a weird way. He just hung up the call, right?
No, yeah, I was like, I called him a dumbass, and he was so mad. I don't know why.
Huh? I think you have to take your you have to do your fifth prayer today, bro.
Yes, yes, let's go, nigga. And you touch your
Yes, yes. The fuck, yo, who the fuck is this? This is the. What is your profile picture? It's that blue guy that I saw when I was a child in a movie that I didn't get to finish, but it was on. It was on the TV for a bit. Who's that blue guy? I know that blue guy. I've
It's
seen that.
Osmosis Jones.
Yo, what the fuck is
I
osmosis,
know.
nigga? What the fuck is going on?
Player,
That's where
right?
it's cool. I've been searching for that. Is it a movie?
Yeah, it's Chris Rock and Bill Murray.
What the? That's a blue bligger.
Yes, dude. One of the most player cartoons ever. That dude
And
had
it's about
swag.
him living inside the body.
Yeah, germs. Weird.
What's up, bro?
You ready?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is every time I see Andrew Tate apologize, I can see it in his eyes. It's like, oh, the fans think I'm bottom Tate. And then his like lawyers or whoever, like, no, you are bottom Tate. And then he like embodies it. Like when he's on Andrew or what's his name? Patrick Bet David, you see bottom Tate come out of him. And he's like, no, this is what I think. And then you're right, because he's gonna come out in a week and like play the Kanye song in his Bugatti, right? He's like, no, I'm just kidding. But the whole world is like, bro, you were bottom Tate last week. Like
Yeah.
the liberals were right, bro.
I think the worst look for a human is when they double down after the pressure. So if Tate goes live tomorrow and plays the song, it's so cringe.
No,
It,
literally, because it's like a it's like when you come out as gay and then you're like, no, but I'm straight passing. It's like, bro, no, you're not. What are you, RuPaul? What's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on here?
Yeah, he is coming out that hey, this is my real political opinion. Free speech is coming with too much pressure. I don't like it, and which is so funny. It's like if you're somebody in the world and you get banned from everything, but you're rich as fuck, it's not that bad, right? It's really not.
Well,
There's
right,
no
because you can disappear. It's like, why
you
do you
can
still
go
care about
Tate.
fame? Like what?
Why is I think it's because Tate's ultimate dream. He doesn't have yacht money yet. He has 100 million, but you need billions for that life. You know, where you're on a yacht year round. He doesn't have that level, and he says, "I'll finally be happy when I'm at that level, where I can be in a giant super yacht and just stay away from the world with my horse." He he has this idea in his head that one day he'll be happy if he's rich enough, and that's why he's folding. Whereas me, bro, when I was broke, I was like, "Yo, I'm poor. Let's here let's put our money together, guys. Let's get some MDMA and see what happens,
No,
and go on an
exactly,
let's go on
exactly.
an adventure." And he doesn't have any hippie energy to him. There's no adventurous spirit in him. He just likes cold, calculative things. That's why, when Tate calls himself boring, he doesn't mean he's boring. He means that he's dry. I'm telling you, grab a couple e-girls from Twitch and go hiking in the mountains and fuck them and then date them and be close to them and build a relationship with them and travel the world with them. That is a better life than with staying with a escort named Olga. I'm telling you, it's so much better to go on an adventure with women and have fun and build memories and all that shit than be Olga, can you because it's your turn because the other one can't do it because she's just turned 40 years old. She's no longer capable of dragging me. You know, it's like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
the whole problem comes from the fact that a lot of red pill guys stop seeing women as human.
right.
And when
You
you stop
can't
seeing it,
stop being romantic. Like I know he
yeah, when
pretends to be romantic, but it's very robotic. It's like, no, bro,
yeah,
you have to enjoy it.
yeah, to take romance out of the equation and just stay into caveman mode, sure, there's a time and a place for that, but to take romance out of your life is the you can do because getting your is so fucking boring.
Right.
I have buddies who've done it, not me. I've fucked escorts for free. I've never paid for it like Tate and these guys. I've been like, what?
Also,
You're an
that's bad for
escort?
you. That's
I
like
didn't know you're an
karmically bad
escort.
for
I
you.
thought you were just a beautiful woman. I should have known better. Why did I fuck this woman? I thought you, I'm a gold digger. Oh, you're a gold digger. And you realize, wait a minute, if you don't go for a run before you eat a meal, the meal does not taste good. If you don't chase and grab the bitch you want, it's not fun, bro. I'm telling you, you pay a fucking Olga on your yacht to suck. After the third time, you'll say something feels off here. Something
Exactly.
feels
And I
really
said the
off.
other day, I don't know if you saw on Sneako's stream, he said, I might as well have been Jesus Christ when I was driving the Bugatti, and I was like, oh, he's gotten so superficial that he just admitted that like Satan has him. Like he's just like his spirit just like admitted
Yeah,
I don't believe in the spirit anymore. Like I believe in like only the earth, which it's like,
yeah,
dude, that you're dead then. Like you're just a walking zombie. What are you talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah, and Nick said nothing there. Nick,
I
I was
know, man.
shocked. I'm like, Nick, stand up and
I
say,
know,
hey,
bro. Well, I
that's
think I think
blasphemy,
Nick is
bro.
dealing with. I saw someone the other day say he has like multiple personality disorder, and I was thinking about like, oh, he might be suffering from a soul split. That actually might be kind of
No,
accurate.
no,
But
no.
that's like
Nick doesn't have problems like that. Nick is too polite. Everyone thinks, oh, he popped off for being rude. If you meet Nick in person, it's shocking how nice of a guy he is.
no, I
But
believe it. I believe it.
if you're too nice and someone sits in front of you, if a random guy said it, yeah, it's just funny. It doesn't feel like blasphemy. If a dude who had his dreams come true, hundreds of millions of dollars, all this kind of like demonic energy like Tate, if someone like Tate looks you, I'm not saying he's DeMarco, I'm saying if he looks you in your eyes and says, I might as well been Jesus, any other human who says that, it's not a big deal. The guy who has all that money saying it actually believes it.
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
actually believes he's in this part of the incarnation where he is legit above God. So if any of your buddies make a joke like that, I don't give a fuck. I don't pay 2 cents to that. I don't stand up and say blasphemy. I don't none of that. If Tate says it with that level of conviction, bro, you as the Catholic have to say that sounds retarded.
Right.
All Nick had to say was that's kind of retarded. That's all he had to say.
Yep. I think it's the Chicago in him though. Like I'm from Chicago and they think I'm a crash out. And I'm like, no, bro, I'm just a little bit more honest and blunt than the rest of you guys. Like Chicago's just very weirdly polite. Whether you're like alt right, left, center, whatever, they're just like too polite. I think it's because it's cold, but that's where the personality comes from.
I think Nick is too polite because he's a genuine good person. Like, some of my favorite clips about him is when he talks about how service is bad. Everyone, any service, Uber Eats, no one does their job right anymore. Remember Nick used to talk about that? I'm like, that is so fuck. Go to an airport. They're doing their jobs as they're pouting like fucking. Bro, when I was making $12 an hour, 5 years as a bouncer, with a fucking black eye, the only thing I could think of is I'm having fun. Fuck it. I would force the fun somehow at work. I would
Right.
force it out of me.
Right.
Dude, we live in a world where everyone is not polite. They're nothing like Nick.
No, but there's difference between like playful bluntness and honesty, and then like the sin of omission, where it's like I'm just gonna let this slide, which actually hurts more. Like you
Yeah.
said, Nick should have said something. He's like I'm a Catholic, and I was sitting here like, what the fuck, like, bro? This is like we learned this in Sunday school. What do you talk like? Say be like, bro, don't say that. Like at the very least, make a joke out of it. Something. He just sat there and was quiet, and it's like, bro, don't be a pushover. Don't like fight the guy. I'm not saying that, but I'm agreeing with you. Like acknowledge it. Make a joke out of it. Something.
I don't think even make a joke out of it. Just say that's retarded, because there's no way Tate is gonna get up and say leave my house, and it's not like. And if he did, that's where you draw the line. Fuck it. But man, in front of the audience to say, well, what did he say? I believe I'm Jesus Christ.
He literally said I was driving around. I have to. I can like send you the clip over DM or something.
No,
But
I saw it. I just don't remember.
it was not like I should have been Jesus Christ. He was saying I am Jesus Christ. Like it was
Yeah,
very like whoa,
yeah.
bro, relax.
Eyes open, his bug eyes all open, and all that. Yeah,
Exactly. And he had like a glee about it. It wasn't like I should have been, you know what I mean, like comparing
yeah.
himself, but it was
Like
like I am.
full Luciferic, where he
Right,
becomes
right.
his own god.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, which is interesting, because when people become their own gods in conversation, that happens all the time. It's totally normal. Humans are stupid. When you do it after hundreds of millions of dollars, that's not a joke anymore.
No.
That's like you feel. Remember when he said maybe God wanted me to lose that fight?
Yeah.
What? What the fuck
You're
was
right.
that
You're right,
about?
bro. God was sending you like a cross of humility to bring your soul and help you recognize more authentic childlike self within you. That's why you lost it, not because you're bottom Tate.
To me, it's like this guy Tate. If you take away the money from him, he's actually pretty cool. Like, think of a broke Tate. Sounds pretty cool, right?
Kind of.
It's almost like he would you would know he has nowhere to go, so he's in a boxing gym, he's in a kickboxing gym. That's cool. That's You give the guy Olgas, bitches, escorts, and yachts. And yes, PBD. Yes, peanut butter jelly time. Yes, Patrick. Yes, Patrick. Oh, Patrick is sunning you. And I know they signed Tate for like millions and millions of dollars. So he technically works for PBD. A lot of people don't know that.
No,
They think
yeah. You can put
a
two and
lot.
two together. It's
Yeah,
pretty obvious.
nobody knows that a lot of times what you're seeing is not a collab.
Right.
It's the
Right.
boss. You're
Yeah.
watching the boss. Only the
Well, you can tell
insiders.
by the way he talks to him. It was different than late night on with Myron. With Myron,
Yeah,
it's clear they're friends, you know, but with PBD, it's like the mafia man is here. You have to
yeah,
obey the boss, you know?
yeah. To me, it's like there's a reason why. I remember me and my team. We said we're going on the Adams show for the PBD thing, and I call Andrew Tate that show because I know they signed him. So I knew it would be the knife into that business, because I was convinced they're not going to have me on again. And
I didn't know that.
even if they want to have me on again, I'll be going too crazy. I'll be too busy. I'll be retired by then. I was convinced. I'm like I'm here for a short time, not a long time. But I'm telling you right now, man, if I was Patrick Bet David, I'd say this is a bad look for our star. I don't give a fuck.
No,
This is
I agree. I
I
agree.
would say that. I would. This is such a bad. You cannot lose the fight to Chase the Moore, and now from pink gloves turn to pink tampons. What the fuck are you doing? This is like downward trajectory.
100%. 100% agree.
Right?
Did you know that bald men have less sperm? That question auto-populated when I typed in is why is Andrew Tate bald?
Yeah, I don't make fun of bald people because I don't want to go bald, so I don't do that.
Oh,
Just go
Zherka,
back to
last thing,
Turkey, bro.
I'm gonna go. What I was gonna say about Andrew Tate when he was broke seemed kind of cool. The one thing I do agree with Tate on is he said money's just an amplifier, and it doesn't seem like his karma changed at all, except for now he has a daddy. Like that. That's it. You know. So I
He
just
has
did
a
like I
dad.
see him on the reality show, and I'm like, yeah, he's still kind of like gay. He's still kind of like a
Who
bi, gay, straight passing like gay
who are
guy.
you talking about?
I'm talking about like remember when Andrew Tate first popped off and they had clips of him on that reality show when he was like 22.
Oh, right, right.
That's what I'm saying. He still seems like the same guy to me. He's just like cosplaying like an overly masculine guy. He still seems like he never like just because you can fight doesn't mean you like his spirit hasn't matured out of that. He hasn't grown out
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, most people are like most humans on Earth are the soul component is an inner child. Most adults, 50, 60, 70, are still their kid forms. A lot of people don't get past that. A lot of people get stuck in a teenage form, and that's totally normal. But sometimes I look at Khabib next to Andrew Tate and I go, whoa, there are levels to masculinity. Like imagine
100%.
Khabib.
I agree.
Khabib is at such a higher level. And I'm talking about the the level of morality Khabib is at is undeniable. Like you'd think Khabib would run around with a couple. He married his cousin, right?
I think
Yes.
you're right. Yeah.
Second.
Which you can make fun of that all you want, but we don't have time for that. It's more like we all have a hot cousin.
Was it a first? Was it a first cousin? Oh,
I don't know
second.
what the fuck.
Second.
Don't get me
Second.
jumped by
Second.
fucking Khabib. Khabib is the only small human being that I'm afraid of. Like he's a 155-pound midget that is the scariest human on earth. Like he disliked Andrew Tate's thing because it's like, oh, to like throw shade on Tate and stuff. And I just remember thinking, I'm like, you can be a world champion kickboxer and Khabib doesn't respect you. That makes no sense to me. Like, what the fuck? But they don't like his organizations he fought in. But in the regular world, it's awesome to us. But in the fight world, it's like they don't like Tate. Like none of them. So I always wondered too. I'm like, why is the world champion an influencer? I don't really get that. And now it makes sense that he's more of an influencer than he is a champ.
Right. He's like Jake Paul, like adjacent.
I would say Jake can bang. Jake is so scary. Imagine
No, I
boxing with
agree.
Jake.
Yeah. I'm just saying
Imagine
like the
boxing with Jake.
genre.
I feel like a lot of guys here can survive a round with Tate. You know, just guard up, and I don't think anyone listening to this is gonna survive one round with Jake Paul. Right? I
100%.
don't think so. Like, not even close.
All right. Thanks, Zherka.
Yeah, man. Let's keep adding people.
Jake has the demons though. Like
You
they,
think? Yeah, I said that. I said that.
yeah, that one clip. But
It's
Tate is
his tism.
balancing it. Tate
His
is
tism.
balancing his masculinity.
Yeah.
He has his boyfriends at home, and then he comes out to the US, and then he cosplays Chad.
So,
Yeah. All right,
Zerka,
guys.
how can
Go
you
ahead.
see demons in someone's eyes? If you were
Yeah.
to look at someone, how can you tell?
Look
This
at
is
them in
totally
action.
off topic, Skittles. Open your mouth wide. We need to put inside of your mouth. I don't know why you keep changing the subject. I'm about to turn this thing off. Like we need to stay on topic, darling. Look, she can't talk on topic. She can only talk.
Wom,
The
wom, wom.
What socks are you wearing, Circa? I'm
Man,
wearing
all right, let's go back to
Grimace.
hating Tate. But you really think that song was like a big? I mean, that seems kind of a cop out, in my opinion.
What?
For him, for all of them to get in trouble or whatever for playing that stupid song.
I mean, what country can you play that song in? If not America, like then what the fuck is the point of America? You know? What the fuck is the point of America? It doesn't make sense.
Illuminati was created in 1776, just like America.
Bro is stuck in 2022, bro. Wait, Zerka, are you like mentoring Clavicular?
No, what the fuck? Mentoring would mean like I tap
No,
into
like
him
Big
and
Brother, you know.
no, I'm a friend, but mentoring would mean whatever happens to him in the future that I'm a part of that. I'm not. He's doing his own thing. Whatever happens to him, good or bad, it's all on him, all of it. And I don't think someone at that age can even be mentored. Like, if I take someone, I'll take them when they're 25.
Well,
But at
Sneako's
the,
27.
I think mentoring Sneako, I helped his ass a lot, but Sneako can't be mentored because his talent is the chameleon talent, which is super, super effective for being successful. Is becoming a chameleon and like instinctively attach them. He attaches himself to trends, like wherever spirit is flowing, he wants to attach himself there. Wherever the spirit of the masses is, and so I think Sneako.
Siri
I,
backwards is Iris, iPhone, AI, bite of the
Kill
apples.
yourself.
I think
www.com is World War III.
I think Sneako is unmentorable, right? This guy's his original home was Mr. Beast family. He's supposed to stay there because he's going backwards. He's going back to them.
Do you see Sneako's mentor maybe as being Nick though? Because I see the two as I see Sneako almost being like a lesser Nick, like just a lower order of Nick.
No.
Lower order, but completely opposite psyche from Nick. Nick's
Absolutely.
whole, the Nick has something that I hate that people think Nick is not a fighter. He has an instinct to fight, no matter where he is, no matter his side, no matter he has that instinct. Very rare in nerdy types.
He's like a
It's
surgeon. He's like a
it,
world-class surgeon.
it's so rare.
You think we actually killed God? You think God killed God on a cross?
What?
Bro, this guy's smoking.
No,
Was he
Jews.
born first and then they reset the years?
Look, dude, we don't want you in our Christianity. We want you to stay with the camels. That's I don't know where you think you are right now.
What was the flood? Was it dinosaurs? Nope.
Yeah, and Mohammed married a 6-year-old.
God wouldn't make that dumbass creature just to
The
blow him up.
369.
These Muslims are unbelievable, bro. Like, go back. You Mohammedans need to go away. You know what's funny about Muslims?
Look at
They
the
talk
year
about
080
you
BC.
guys talk about Allah all day. You guys talk about Allah all day, but really you worship Muhammad. That's the mystery. That's the Masonic mystery of Islam. You worship Muhammad. That's the truth.
That would have been so funny if
I
in
do
that
too.
club that night in Miami, they all got down like with their little rugs and started doing the their
Dude,
prayer.
Sneako converted to Islam because Tate told him he can have multiple women listening to him and marry them. Like he goes to Bosnia for these kind of trips. And he'll go to a white country like Bosnia, right? So he can get a white Muslim girl, like the best of both worlds for him. Like these Muslims are out of control with their desire bodies. They are so horny. Like, relax, bro. You cannot be religious because of your cock. What the fuck is that about?
It is
He
really
has
funny
one.
how Tate is like the dating guru, but it's really more like he has such like insane feminine energy that if you can somehow make knowing who he is beneficial to you, you've like mastered women. But he's like such a I don't know, female spirit in a way.
That's the balancing.
I can't stand that Tate only speaks from the perspective of having women when you're rich. Who is he talking to? The world is poor. The world is not rich. So who the fuck is actually absorbing his advice? Women this, women that, women. But you're speaking. You only got women when you got rich. You didn't have them before. So what? How the fuck is any of his advice useful to anyone? Like it's like his obsession with hypergamy. It's like that obsession isn't for a regular person who's a firefighter and they marry the girl down the street. They that obsession doesn't exist on the lower levels. He's talking from the point of being at the top in society,
Who
which is
made the
so funny.
pyramids?
I
Where the
find it
Anunnaki? The Anunnaki left?
your
Where'd they
mom,
go?
your mother is a whore, Brian. Okay, what else we got here?
Kiss.
So Mexican, what's up, Mexico?
Hey, yo, bring up Tyson. Oh no, he just left. Darn.
How many people are in here?
A lot. You've got 771 right now.
Wow, that's a lot for Twitter.
And there's probably a lot more. It just doesn't show up. But Tyson's back though.
Why is everyone Zherka, you're lazy, come back? Why do people say that? Everyone who messaged me says when you do spaces, I like them, I listen to all of them, I love them, but it's lazy. How is it lazy? I have to be in front of a camera for it to not be lazy? This should be fine. This is great content. Fuck you. Like you got the idea that I have to set up a tripod in this fucking hotel and I gotta get the fuck out of here with that. You think I'll ever do what you guys say? I will never. You're lucky you even get this, you fucking bitch. The fuck are you
They
that
like
this
the
is You
scarcity.
know what's lazy? Tate's content is lazy. Sneako's content, that's lazy content. When you're not speaking from your heart, that's lazy content, in my opinion. But they're in front of a camera. Like, shut the fuck up with this, bro. It's like, bro, my is out right now. I'm naked in my bed. I'm watching you guys as I'm naked in my bed, wondering how a human can be that flaccid. Have you ever wondered to yourself, like, sometimes I'm the man, and sometimes I'm really flaccid. I am off balance. I have to meditate. Something's
Do
off.
you meditate with your pants off too, or what?
Skittles, I swear you need so far down your throat
She wants
that
yours,
we
bro.
never hear you again. Like you need big black in your throat, and I volunteer as sacrifice. I want to watch it. Like, I want to become. I want to sacrifice my manhood so I see you shut the fuck up.
I remember my female
Tyson, get in
reincarnation.
here, bro. We like your opinions, right? Tyson he's like a little scared boy who is afraid of Islamic gangsters, so he has to appease them with every single YouTube video Tyson has. He has an Arab mouth. If you tell Tyson don't talk about Arabs, he can't do it. Like, I've
The
never
ginger
seen
kid.
someone more afraid of Islam. What's the worst that happens? You fight them on the street, big fucking deal. Go fight them. Then you have to every YouTube channel is I think Muslims are good people. So, why don't you say that about Christians, bro? Why don't you say that about Christians, Tyson?
Bro, what the fuck? Dude.
Bro,
Tyson,
he's
you got it.
14.
You
Leave
got to
him
admit,
be.
Tyson, you feel a little gay every time you have to appease the Arab.
Dude, not at all, bro. I just look into the religion. Dude, Arabs are some of the nicest people ever, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
There it is.
No, but they actually are. They actually are.
There it
Hey,
is.
Zherka, have you ever, like, been to
Based.
the mosque in, like, the last, like, 10 years?
Why would I ever go inside of a mosque?
I mean, you should just do it for the experience. Like, I don't really go anymore, but, like, I did go a couple times, and, like, every experience would be really nice. Like, people would be greeting me, and, like, treating me very nice. So it was a lot of good people.
Demonic
Wow.
vibes, bro.
Just go to a gay club, bro. Same
Well,
thing.
God must be there. God must be in there.
I mean, I will say that the same about churches, though. Like, everybody in churches are really nice,
But
too.
you
So
didn't.
What
No,
country was the
why
mosque
didn't
in
you
that you
say
went
that
to?
about churches?
What
what?
country was the mosque in that you went
Why'd you
to?
say that about churches as the secondary? Why not the first?
No, I'm saying that there's good people in both religions.
Well, why are you saying
Oh,
that?
Based.
Why am I saying that? Because from my experience, it's true. You know, there's good Muslims, there's good Christians.
Yeah, but it just feels like you're kind of paid off by Arabs.
Yeah,
You're
I
kind of being
promise you, I did not get
paid.
paid off.
No, not by
Tyson, when you
money. I
say
feel like they're giving you something. They're giving you some kind of
Bro,
gauge.
what the
I'm serious,
fuck?
Tyson.
Bro,
They're
what?
giving you they're giving you
Turkish
high
delight.
fives. They're giving you high fives. We got a stupid white nigga in the mosque. High five.
I mean, bro, maybe. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
oi,
it does
hey.
feel like
They're
they're just
grooming you,
like
bro.
trying to convert me, bro. I'm not gonna
Dude, the
lie. But
reason they get excited, their group soul gets excited when you're in the mosque is because the sheikh is gonna take them in the back room and please them after.
bro,
Yeah,
what
shake
the
them up.
fuck?
Shake the little boys up.
Bro,
I'm
what are you
telling you, those
saying,
there.
bro?
Did you see what they did to Sonny, dude?
Bro, Sonny made his own decision to
Sonny
come to
will
Islam.
never recover from like I've never in my life seen someone get so absorbed by the Zeitgeist. Like the spirit of our times is the world is getting more Muslim. Join them.
I mean,
We gotta join. We can't fight those guys. We can't. You see what happened to Zherka? We can't fight those guys. We gotta join them. We gotta suck them off.
nah. I mean, Sonny's definitely very into Islam, but I mean, I respect it because I feel like he's found something that's fulfilled him. You know, I don't understand why he gets so much like shade thrown his
Your
way.
Something that
skin
filled
is
him,
white.
dude.
Yeah, okay, I'm not saying that I'm Muslim. I'm just saying I think Sonny
You
found a good
are.
thing.
You are.
Tyson, you
You
hate
are a Muslim.
yourself. Just admit it.
Bro, I'm not Muslim. I'm not really Christian either, though, bro. Like, I feel like I gotta like learn more shit about everything before just jumping into a religion, you know. But
Tyson, you will never be a part of anything religious. You just because you are a
yeah,
bag floating in the wind like Sneako. You know what I
bro.
mean?
Okay, dude. I still
And
have to have so much life experience before I could just like jump into a
it's true,
religion,
but
bro.
Tyson, how do you become a good interviewer? You kind of have to become a bag in the wind, just absorbing other people's takes,
I
right?
mean, that's kind of true. I like to be open minded. I guess open minded could be defined as being a bag in the wind or a leaf in the wind, as Fresh would say.
Tyson, what's the final transformation you're gonna go through? Are you gonna go trans like Sneako?
Bro, what do you mean, dude?
Not if
Sneako's
Are
he's
awesome.
you
tranny.
friends with
Only
Sneako? Have
joking.
you met him?
Yeah, I just did a podcast with him in New York like a month ago. But I mean, when me and
Oh, he didn't
Clavicular
ditch
had
you?
that, when me and Clav had that little beef, like he kind of sided with Clav, which was like
Bro,
unfortunate. But
Clav
I like,
Yeah,
we
he
talked about
sided with
already, bro.
Clav because Clav had the clout. Sneeko is not your friend. He sided with Clav over you because Clav is popping, you dumb monkey.
no, I'm not
That's
gonna lie. Like as much
Nico
as I
was
do
your
love
first
Sneako, you're
hater,
not
bro.
fully wrong.
Don't forget that.
So.
you're not fully wrong. A million YouTubers have come out and said this guy will just go with the clouded position. It's like, man, I'm telling you right now, if we don't bully Sneeko, one day he's gonna look in the mirror and say, "I gotta stop doing that." One
Zherka, what
day.
did you think about my like altercation with Clav? Where like I walked away, and then like after I walked away, he started shit talking me. When I came up
Yeah,
like super
to be
polite,
honest, I thought you were completely in the wrong that you spammed someone. If someone spams, can I get a photo? Can I get a photo? Can I get an interview? If someone spams me, I cannot stand them. I cannot stand them. Like, bro, if you spam someone a million messages, get on my podcast, get on. Imagine you're going through your life problems and someone is spamming at you. Why is Tyson even spamming? So Tyson can make money off you. You're spamming so you can make money off someone. They
yeah.
don't gain anything in return. They're doing you a favor and you're forcing them like you're like an internet. I don't know how you even get away, and it's foot in the door mentality. That's how you get to the top. But
Right.
I don't know how you think people are going to enjoy that. Do you think everyone's going to enjoy that feeling of a neurodivergent kid like Clav is going to be enjoying you penetrating them? Like, imagine going up to. It's like me going up with all this intensity in front of Clav's face. He's going to shy away because he's neurodivergent. He doesn't. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to be overly stimulated by the world.
But
You know what I mean?
the thing is, he already agreed to do my podcast like 3 months ago. Like his manager actually hit me up to platform him because I was bigger than him like 3 months ago. So his manager hit me up. He followed me. Like we were going back and forth, and he's like, "Yo, I'll do your podcast." So it's not like I just randomly came and like started peppering him. Like we were in the DMs, and he like
I
said
don't
he'd do it.
believe you at all. I think you
Bro, I
were
can send you the
spamming him.
screenshots.
I think you were. How many times did you ask him?
A couple times. I
How
did
many? No,
spam him
is
for
it
sure.
three? Is it three times?
I think so. Yeah. Well, not like
Is
three
it
separate
more? No,
times.
no, no. Is it more than three or is it just three?
Well, first, like his manager asked me to do the podcast, so
You
I
see
guess
how you can't answer it? It's more than three times you've asked
no,
him.
it's definitely not more than three. It's definitely not. Maybe twice,
Bro, three
two or
is a
three times.
lot in the industry. It's a lot.
It was probably like 2 or 3 times, but the first time, like his management wanted me to do the podcast because I had more followers, and then he popped off really in like the last couple of months. But bro, think about this: I'm 18 years old, just got flown out to Miami. I'd kind of be a pussy not to go up to him,
Bro,
right?
Clav is 20,
Tyson,
bro.
I guarantee you, if a neurodivergent kid didn't feel pressured, I think you guys would have done the podcast. The timing would have been different, but you guys would have gotten it done because he collabed with everyone.
Yeah.
And he collabed with people he doesn't even like. He collabed with people that I'm like, well, who the fuck are these people? You really think he was gonna miss yours? Like, no, it's because you are. I'm telling you, bro. Can I get a photo? Can I get a
No, I didn't
that
ask for a
shit?
photo.
But that's the same energy. Can I get an interview? I want to make money off you. I want to make money off you. I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
It's
fair.
just
I think you just have to be persistent, though. You know, because like if I don't follow up, then it's never gonna happen.
I know. I'm saying if you're not persistent, you'll fall off. But
Exactly.
if you're persistent, you're not going to get everyone, especially people who are more introverted in that sense. They're like, why is he pressuring me? It feels like a hit piece. He's going to do something to me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why I'm like Tyson. You're the autist. If you go up to 50 Cent and if you go up to Clavicular, there should be a different approach, different
Right.
temperament. You know what I mean? Because if I go with Zerka energy like this, to someone, it'll freak them the fuck out. That's why I
Yeah.
soothe them. Hey, I'm Zherka, I'm this, and then I get on the podcast and go crazy. I have license to go crazy. Then they trust me.
Yeah, it just kind of felt like he like tried to ego me. Like, how come he didn't call me autistic to my face? He waited till I walked away, and then I saw the clip later on Twitter. It's like if he was really about it, he'd just say that to me, not wait until I
He
walk
was
away.
high on meth.
He
I
was
don't know.
high. I
I
saw
didn't
him,
watch. Dude, I didn't
bro.
watch any of your guys' interaction. All I know is you've spammed me. You've spammed many people, so I know you're a spammer.
No, I definitely am a spammer. I'm not gonna lie, but I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like people forget though. Like people have so much shit going on. If you don't like follow up, and they're just gonna forget. You know.
Tyson,
Well, the
you need
thing
to
is,
put in
you're
some tests.
undeniably going to be big, and you know that. That's why you spam people because you already seen it in the future.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why it's like normal for you to, bro. I spam people. I didn't. I'd be like, Aiden, put me on now. Like that's a type of spam too, right?
Yeah, no, I kind of got them from you. Like, I remember I'd watch your Twitter videos, and you'd be like outside of Sneako's apartment, like, "Yo, let me in!" Like, you'd be roaming the streets of Miami. Like, I kind of got that like forceful energy from watching your content.
Very energy, but don't say you got it from me because your whole content is sucking off Arabs. Don't forget
Bro,
that.
no, it's not.
Tyson,
Dude, I don't even talk
Tyson,
about religion
Tyson,
anymore.
I've
I don't even
told you,
talk about the Muslim stuff
Tyson, I
anymore.
said this to you 3 times in the DMs, so I didn't, because I didn't want to make it public. Then I said it 3 times publicly, and just yesterday I noticed you're even more of a Muslim.
I haven't talked about Muslims in like months. What do you
Tyson,
mean?
I had no idea who
Yes,
you
you
were. I
have.
went.
My community doesn't let people off the hook. There's a whole group chat of blacklisted people, and my whole community is like, Zherka, you're too soft on Tyson. He's gay.
Seriously, bro. I don't know why
Yeah,
all these communities hate me now,
my
bro. Like,
my community is never wrong. Sneako's gay. I'm like, yeah, gay. No, 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 and I'm wrong. My community is right. My community is the only community that has 100% accuracy at finding out. And my community doesn't say go to Christ or any of that preachy shit. They just say don't suck.
Tyson, I
you
didn't know
did
who you were. I went on your YouTube. Your last thumbnail says Islam saved me.
okay, that's quoting Sunny because I did it, bro. No, 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 no. Hear me out.
Yo,
Hear me
what
out.
a
Hear me out.
fucking
Hear me out.
Your
Hear me
bro.
out.
coke is
I
You
so
are
did,
a
crazy.
flame.
bro. Okay, I did a vlog with Sunny. That was in quotation, quoting what he said in the vlog. That wasn't me saying Islam saved me. That was me quoting Sunny.
Oh,
It was, bro.
Whose
If you
face
watch
was
the video, it was
Why
a
are you
vlog that I did
interviewing
with Sunny.
Sonny?
Cause Sunny's cool, bro. I'm cool with Sunny. Why would I not interview Sunny?
What's cool about him?
I mean, he's accomplished a shit ton at a young age. You know, he's a winner.
he's a
Be careful,
super
he's all
nice
Yeah, and he
grooming,
Arab.
bro.
fell off in 2 months, bro.
Dude, how
Traded
is he
race.
falling off, bro? He's still like producing incredible content. If you go to his
Bro, the only
channel,
reason why we know about him is because of Zherka.
maybe that's the reason you know about him, bro. He's got like 600,000 subscribers.
Did
Yeah, of
Islam
those, how
save
many
you
are
from
bots, bro?
anything, Tyson?
No, I wouldn't say it's personally saved me from anything, but
Did you learn anything from Islam?
well, I learned about the religion, but there's nothing necessarily that I learned that I didn't really already know. Like, be good to people, be a good person. That's kind of like why I'm not really religious at all, because it's kind of like tone of all religion.
Take him to the back room.
No, bro, I don't want to go to the back room. What the fuck?
Did you not want to go to the back room with Sheikh? You don't
This
want
is
to be a
some
good,
Masonic
respectful little white boy?
Bro, dude, Sonny already explained
Tyson,
what happened there so
you
many times,
had
bro.
Tyson, you had the path paved for you, and you were too afraid to take it, so clavicular took it. You think clavicular is gonna? Bro, come on.
Bro, what was the path for me then that you
The
think?
path
Sonny,
is
you
to
need to
speak your
do
mind. Speak your fucking
Zherka's
mind.
death stack. That's your destiny, bro.
But bro, the
Otherwise,
thing is, like, I'm
1%, bro.
actually cool with Sonny. Like, I actually do fuck with him.
Yeah, but does he fuck with you, or is he trying to convert you? Be honest.
He definitely fucks with me, bro. I've spoken
You
to
didn't answer
Sonny.
that.
It's
You
a
didn't
He's
answer
conning you,
that.
facade.
bro.
He's
He
He's
I did.
avoided
convincing and
answering
groom
that.
ganging you,
You see
dude.
how he avoided answering that?
I said
You
he
didn't
does.
answer my question. That
I
wasn't my
did.
question. That wasn't my question at all.
What was your question? Is he trying to convert me? I mean, he's definitely planted the seed.
He's
Gross,
up inside
bro.
of you already.
Also,
He's
didn't
planted
answer.
the
Tyson, you're the
seed.
modern
He's
day
already,
Sneako, bro.
what seed are you talking about?
Bro, he just like planted the idea because before I met Sonny, I never actually really thought about it at all. Then I heard him on the Twitter space when he got all like emotional and stuff. I'm like, damn, he's like getting emotional. There must be something here, right?
He's
So
so
I
The
deeply
candles
looked
in
into
fucking
it.
you, dude.
And did he tell you, did he plant the seed privately or just in streams?
No, privately, like we bro, me and
There it is. There it is.
how
There it
is
is.
that
He's trying to
there it
convert
is,
you.
bro?
There it is. There it
How?
is. Because if his job is to convert people with this content, why is he doing it offline as well? He's doing it because he doesn't give a fuck about friendship with you. He's trying to convert you and then have friendship. We know their tactics, bro.
I mean, I don't think so, bro. Like
Facts.
he literally
You're
even said like it's
easily
up.
brainwashed, bro.
No, bro. He literally said like it's up to you. Like I don't care if you like become Muslim or not. Like
It's
that's your
up to you.
personal
Why don't
Tell-
you turn around and
And
say,
you
"Who the
believed
fuck are
him.
you? Who the fuck are you to say it's up to you?"
Yo, Tyson, say that you converted to Catholicism. Talk to him about it, and then see what happens.
Just tell him Jesus Christ is
Yeah,
king,
I
bro.
dare you to say that and see if that friendship lasts. I dare you to
Match the energy.
say Jesus is king to his face and see what your best little friend does.
I mean, I'm
Plant a
sure he'd be
seed.
chill with my decision.
He's gonna turn on
Yeah,
you, bro.
I'm
sure,
sure,
bro.
bro. I'm
He'll
sure,
start doing
bro.
he'll do hit pieces on your channel.
No, he won't.
Yes, he
Zherka,
will.
you
Are
gotta
you
become
Do
Sunny
friends
it.
for
with
2
Sunny again,
years
bro.
and
Tyson, do it.
You
Tell him
guys had good
Jesus Christ
content
is
together.
king to his face.
No, bro. Sonny's six more years away from individuation. That's when he'll be cool. But until then, he's gonna he's gonna keep spiraling.
What do you mean by spiraling though? Like his content's like doing really
Like
good.
in 6 years, you guys are gonna be shocked at Sonny's content.
It's
It's
all
gonna be
coke.
very different.
What do you mean by that? Like you think he's gonna leave Islam or what?
yes.
No, he might not leave it, but it's not gonna be trying to convert people in an evil way. He's going to be very normal again. He's going to start because he's too intelligent to become a cog in the Islamic machine. You know, intelligent people never last that long. Like trust
How
me,
old is
you
he? Like
you have to
20?
be a fucking moron to be a cog.
Yeah, that is kind of like cult behavior if you're a cog in the machine fully. But I
I
mean,
Yeah.
mean, that's Tyson, but like,
what?
Yeah. I just see what you're saying, right? Yeah, I see it.
They're
See,
drawing you in with a young
You-
boy, Tyson. Don't fall for
Tyson,
it.
you're being converted like a. Don't forget that. That's your
Dude,
only.
I'm just looking into
Your,
religions. I don't know how that's like
No,
deep
That's
you're
what
into it.
not.
Sonny said.
You're not. You're
Come
looking into
here,
Tyson, you're
Tyson,
not.
Tyson,
Tyson.
You
You're
haven't mentioned
looking
Tyson.
into
Judaism once.
Tyson. You're looking into friendship, and he's leveraging it against you.
I
Facts.
mean, like I just have seen no proof for that, to be absolutely honest. But I
You just
mean,
admitted it that he's trying to convert you.
Bro, this is like a woman being
why?
confronted
Obviously,
with
if you're
cheating.
passionate about something, you're gonna talk to people about it, right? So if he's
Really?
passionate about Islam, he's gonna talk
Does
about it.
Zherka try and convert you? Did I ever try and convert you? Never. Did I
Nah, you
privately
haven't.
say? Did
Bro,
I privately ever say, "Come to Jesus, little boy"? What the fuck are you
No,
that's
talking
the
about?
first rule of Rosicrucianism, bro. That's
nah.
the
That's
first
You've
one.
never said that, but I mean, you do talk about Christ a lot, which I think is good. And honestly, like you're probably one of the reasons I haven't like fully jumped into Islam, to be absolutely honest. So
Yeah, but speaking about it and then speaking about it privately, trying to convert you is different.
I mean, he's talking to me like a friend about it, right? Like giving me info,
It's a
like how I'm.
That's
facade.
what the Mormons do, bro. They hook you in with a bait. Oh, let's be friends.
Come here, Tyson, Tyson,
And next thing
Tyson.
you
No, you
know,
keep saying
you're
that, bro. What the
kissing a
fuck?
black cube.
Come here, Tyson, Tyson,
Crazy
Honestly,
sad.
that's
Tyson.
how I know that Sneako's not really Muslim. Is he never tries to convert people.
Bro, Sneako is
He's not
nothing,
living it.
bro.
No,
Fucking with
Sneako cannot convert someone privately when he's in private with you because he's too busy sucking the tits of a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
He's sucking a stripper's. He's too busy to talk about Islam when the cameras are off.
Sneako really is like the
Nah.
ultimate chameleon Jew because he's like black, so he's like my fellow nigga, and then he's white, so he's like my fellow.
No, he's Malaysian, bro. He's subhuman.
And then he's like
Tyson, can I ask you
at the
You
same
know
something?
what's
time.
interesting about Sneako is any YouTuber can insult him and he'll say that's not a real friend. But if Aiden Ross says the same thing, calls him a fake Muslim, he will smile like that crippling crying smile. Like, Aiden, we're still friends, right? It's like the weakest human being in the universe. Tate abandoned Sneako. Tyson, how does that make you feel that you and Sneako and all your guys were wrong about everything?
Well, I mean, what were we wrong about, though?
We don't need to get into it. But how does it make you feel that you're on the losing end?
I mean, I will say like 90% of Twitter hates me, so obviously I did something wrong along the way. I'm just trying to trace back my steps. Like, where did I fuck up?
It's so obvious you started for more views and your audience didn't fuck with it.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was for more views. Like, if it was for more views, I'll just keep doing it until I'm at like 1 million subscribers. But I stopped because I'm like, okay, well, I'm only going to talk about what I'm authentically interested in.
Tyson, you didn't even fuck up. Sonny snaked you by trying to convert you. You were too nice. You let your base get wobbled. Your audience saw you as weak, and they said, if that's how easy Sonny can infiltrate, like, dude, you know what they say when they're alone without you? I think we can get Sonny. I think we can get Sonny.
I mean, bro, I think you're being a bit dramatic. Like, all I did was really investigate like the religion.
And you're the one suffering. I'm not suffering. You're the one suffering for it.
I mean, I'm not really suffering. Like, things are
And
still
you're
going
not
good. But...
you're not
You
suffering
are.
because Zherka did something to you. You're not suffering because Clav did something to you. You're not even suffering because Sneako did something to you. You're suffering because you made friends with Sonny, and he didn't want friendship. He wanted to do something to your channel.
Nah, I just don't agree with
Tyson,
that.
you hate yourself. Just admit it, bro.
Dude, I definitely don't.
It's I'm telling you, people operate very unconscious. Like Sonny, I need to do it for God. I need to do it for God. I've been chosen. And so he's like ruining your life because he's doing it for
Bro,
God.
how's my life ruined though? It's just in Miami in like a freaking penthouse like a month ago. How's my life
Didn't you
ruined?
say your audience turned on you?
I mean, it wasn't really my audience that
What
turned on me. It was
audience?
more so like other people's audiences are like, oh yeah, fuck that Tyson guy. Like all the groypers like despise me. Even Love Speech, like after Sneako
Yeah,
kinda
because you used the Groypers to get bigger, didn't you?
well, I mean, I met Jordan Peterson, like Jake Udom, him, so that got me a Groyper's respect. And then I lost it all for the Muslim shit. But even like Sneako's community hates me now too. Like after Sneako like crashed out a little on me, now even Love Speech hates me. So I kind of have like nowhere to go. I'm just trying to build my own shit now.
All because of Sonny's comment in your ear?
Dude, how are you gonna blame Sonny for it though? Like it's my
So
Because
he's
of
decision.
like
Like,
your
leaving the
last
garden,
video.
bro.
Look at your last video, what it's titled.
dude, that was because I did a vlog with Sonny. Like, of course I'm gonna title it "Sonny Fast Talks with Islam" because we
Well, why
discussed Islam.
you've done 10 of those videos. Why are you farming more hate for yourself? I don't even get it. What's the point of this?
I mean, I'm not really farming hate. I'm just talking about stuff that like I'm like genuinely interested in. If people hate it, I
Is
mean, it is
Son
what it
your
is.
only friend in the industry? Do you have other friends?
Yeah, I do have some other friends. They're kind of like a bit more behind the scenes and more in like the online money space. Like the guy that just flew me out last time to Miami is like not really like.
Flew you
Oh,
out.
your boyfriend.
I mean,
Oh,
Holy
okay.
shit.
Hey,
he
is
does
he
content
Muslim?
optimization too, but
Flew
he's more in like the online
you
He's,
money
out.
space.
he's a
What are
Holy
you
Muslim, isn't
shit.
he?
saying right now?
What?
You're getting
Imagine.
trafficked.
Someone, the last guy in the money space that flew you
Bro,
out.
I have a lot of
Tyson, that
connections,
ass is for
bro.
sale.
I have a lot
Is
of
his name
connections, bro.
called Epstein
But
or
no, this guy's a
Rosenberg?
Christian though, bro. So I don't know why you're making it weird.
Here, Tyson,
I,
Tyson,
why
Tyson.
are you using language like he flew me out? Why are you using that language?
I mean, because he paid for
I'm
my
here.
flight. How else do I
Good
describe
boy.
somebody
Like a
paying
Why
for
do
my
bitch.
we
flight?
have to know? Why are you using language to make everyone make fun of you?
I mean, okay, what should I say? He paid for my flight. Like, I think you guys
Bro, just
understand
say
what I'm
you
saying.
went to
No, you
Miami.
just say I sucked his dick.
Bro, just say you went to Miami. Whoever said that is fucking hilarious, dude.
All right, bro. I
Just
went
say
to
you
Miami. I
went
pulled
to
up.
Miami.
I mean, yeah,
Yo,
but he did like pay for my plane ticket, so there's no other way to.
Why do we have to know that you're getting fucked in the ass?
Yeah, bro,
Dude,
that's what it sounds
why
like
do we
you're
have to
saying.
make it weird, bro? I have
You're the
like I
one
have
making it
friends that
weird.
want to do cool shit for me. That's not a weird thing.
bro, just keep it
Friends,
vague.
quote unquote.
I
But
mean, let's
Tyson,
keep it real.
Tyson,
In the
Tyson,
how?
relax.
influencer
Leave him alone,
space, there's
brother.
no real such thing as friends. It's just partnerships.
I mean,
Here,
I would
Tyson, Tyson,
disagree.
Tyson.
Zherka, how would you say that like my life's ruined because of Sunny though? Like, bro, my life is not bad whatsoever.
You
Bro,
know,
you don't have
Tyson, you
life.
do this thing that a lot of Zoomers do where you keep repeating a question that you want a different answer. You want a different answer to. We've answered you how your life got ruined. You understood it. You nodded your head. And now you're saying, can you repeat that again? How did my life get ruined? It's like you can keep doing this Sneako tactic where you just keep repeating and repeating and it gets dull. And, you know, higher level of consciousness people, we just give in. We say, fuck this shit. We don't want to repeat ourselves. We're not going to repeat ourselves. If you don't know how you're ruining your own life by having Sonny lick your ear every time you're alone, like, come on, bro.
I mean, I don't
Just
know,
This is
man.
why you
accept it,
need to
Tyson.
meditate, bro.
I just think that
Hey,
like I was very curious about Islam. I looked into it. I did content about it, which
Tyson,
maybe my mistake was
Tyson,
publicly
have you
talking
ever
about it.
real Tyson, have you ever realized when you come to my spaces with my team, we talk to you like we love you, like you're a part of our family Thanksgiving dinner,
Yeah, I
and
have noticed that.
you're
Yeah,
making the family look bad.
bro, I'm not trying
Get
to,
what I'm
bro. Like,
saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, to a degree, but I'm just saying, like, I talked about Islam when I was the most curious about it, and maybe my mistake was like publicly making content about it. Like, if I could go back, I probably just like wouldn't have publicly made it a thing. But
No, it doesn't fucking matter if you go back because you're still susceptible to whoever's licking your fucking ear.
okay, but if you think
Or
about it, like,
ass.
Sonny could say the same thing about you, licking my ear right now about like trying to.
I'm not in your ear. I didn't DM you. I didn't reach out to you. I didn't tell you to do anything. I'm not meeting up with you, flying you out to tell you, hey, this is. I don't even reach. I don't do none of that. You come here out of curiosity. What do people think about me? We're like, look, it's Tyson. What's his last video? His last video is I sucked off Islam. Okay, Tyson, you want to explain yourself?
I mean, it wasn't me sucking off Islam. It was me doing a vlog with Sonny, and Sonny talked about his experience with Islam. So, I mean,
Is he your friend or is he trying to convert you? Be honest.
I think he's my friend. I mean,
Wow.
okay, he's talked about
Hey,
Islam. I guess you could
Tyson.
kind of say he's trying to convert me a
Cosito
little, but not
Tyson,
really.
come here.
Bro, I wish Sonny
I'm your
was here so
friend.
we could like kind of go back and forth. Cause I'm like feel like I gotta like.
He would never join. We've invited him many times. He would never join one of these things because Sonny thinks that we're all demons. We're all just demons trying to get you away from God.
Yeah, you guys are the Shaitan whispers.
Yeah, and you know that's why I can't stand fanatical people in any religion. It's like they always think that they're acting with the will of God. It's like, dude, you can tell someone is divinely inspired because the fucking world follows them. And I don't mean like for a little fucking YouTube channel. I'm talking about there's people in history you can read about. Sonny thinks he's these people. Sonny actually thinks he's Muhammad right now. You know that?
I mean, I don't know if I'd say that. He could definitely have a big impact though with like whatever he wants to do. Like his content, people say he's fallen off, but his content's doing really good right now. So
What you think we give a fuck about how good a channel's doing if everyone thinks you're gay? You know, like is trading your soul that important to you for a little more views?
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that he traded his soul.
No, no, I'd say you're trading your soul. Your channel is Islam Saved My Life, so you can convert some people who don't click on the video. Oh, it changed Tyson's life. I didn't watch that yet, but I'm sure it changed his life because I saw it in the title. You're making titles for Sonny because he's entering your ego space. That's how weak you're getting, and you don't know it. And it's like, bro, at your age, I knew this stuff. I knew this stuff before I even got knowledgeable about this stuff. The idea that you're naming your videos, you're titling them the exact same title Sonny would want you to title them, shows that you are being psychically by a gay Italian boy with a serious fanatical death drive, right? A father complex.
I mean, bro, I was literally just titling it that because that's what Sonny spoke about in the vlog. So like that's
Cope.
like how the Islam.
So you
I'm not
got
saying
raped.
Islam saved me. I'm just saying that's what Sonny talked about in the vlog. Like, what am I supposed to title it? Like,
Why
You
did you
you
say it? Why didn't you title it "How Islam Saved Sonny Faz"? That way you could even tag him to get his audience to watch more of that, get more views. Why didn't you do that?
wait, let
because
me
he's
just see what I
speaking
did.
through his
Well,
videos.
yeah, why do you change it to appease
Bro, I
Sonny's
literally
point of
titled
view?
it Sonny.
Why no, why do you change it to appease Sonny Faz and not your
I
audience?
mean, I wouldn't say that I did change it to a piece, Sonny. The video is titled "Sonny Faz on Islam and How Life is a Test," so it is Sonny's perspective on Islam.
No one is going to read that, bro.
I don't think you get what we're saying.
Tyson, here's what he's trying to say. What you have to do is start hanging out with Bryce Hall and shooting OnlyFans content with his girlfriend and him, and then you'll
Yeah.
explode.
And go back to your boyfriend that flew you out.
Bro, I've been flown
Exactly.
out. I've been flown out a couple times, so.
Tyson, I'm telling you, in this industry, you're gonna meet a lot of people who want to push their numerology, push their Muslim shit, And look, they can push some of their shit if they've been in a street fight with you. They had your back. They're your boy. But if they're just your regular friend, what the fuck is a regular friend nowadays? It's getting what? Using you for your channel? A regular friend is nothing. Why are we pretending like a regular friend? You're gonna start. But what? The Groypers hate you because you have a regular friend with Sonny Faz. So Sonny got 100% win, and you have to sacrifice your channel. It's like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Why are you? Why are you? I'm Jesus Christ. I'm sacrificing myself for this the Italian boy. It's like, dude, that's not your job. Yeah, he's doing fine. He's paying his rent. He's doing fine. Leave it. Like, what do you feel bad for the kid?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm sacrificing my channel for Sonny whatsoever. I'd just say that we have a
Well,
nice friendship.
change the title of that video. Like these titles are pathetic. The Christ is God on earth that has incarnated as a man for earth evolution, and your title is pointing away from that. Why would you even want to take that chance?
I mean, the thing is, bro, I've had videos and podcasts where we talk about Christianity, and I have a Christian on too. So you can't say I'm only like going one side with it.
Yes, you are going one side.
I mean, I had
Yeah,
you on.
you are.
You
You're
said you want to
literally
throw
going to
Christianity a
one
bit.
side. Your title of the video is "Islam saved my life."
No, that's in quotations, and that's not the title. Are you
Signs
on
and
my YouTube
symbols
channel?
rule the world, bro.
It
No one's
doesn't. It
reading the
doesn't
video.
matter because most of us who'd never even watched the video, most people don't watch the video. Just run off with the title.
People are gonna
That's
take
like
it
a
out of
stupid
context.
title.
Well, that's their fault then, because if they watch the video, they'll see that it's not me talking about it.
Oh yeah, is it a what if it's a 15-year-old kid? Is it his fault that he didn't see the whole video? Like, come on, bro.
Well, yeah, he's
What
got
if
an
it's someone
attention span,
deeply
Max.
No, what if it's someone deeply unconscious, alcoholic, they need Christ, and then they see that title and they go, you know what? Instead of clicking on this video, I'm gonna search on YouTube, Islam saved my life. I'm gonna see even bigger channels talk about it, and then they start going into that rabbit hole. And it's like,
I mean,
what
if they're
the
an
fuck?
alcoholic, then Islam would help them because Islam says you can't drink alcohol. So that'd be a net positive
Christianity does
too.
too, but you're
Yeah,
not
but you
pointing
can
it
fuck
out, bro.
camels. Give me a break.
Bro, nobody
Give
fucks
me a break.
camels.
You can't eat out a woman unless but you can't eat pork unless it's a fat bitch.
Bro, I'm
A
torn.
fat
Bro,
white
I'm just
bitch.
torn
Right.
because like my favorite people on the internet are on like such like far extreme different sides about this issue. So I'm kind of just in the middle, like what the fuck.
You're not in the middle.
I mean, I'm not.
You're not in the middle.
Where do you think I am?
How many times have you hung out with Sonny in person this last year?
Only in the last month I hung out with him twice when I was in New York for like the whole.
And did he
thing.
take you to a temple?
He actually asked me to go to Juma with him and Sneako, I'm pretty sure, but I had to catch a flight to Miami.
So how many times have you been to a mosque?
I went with a couple friends in my hometown like a bunch of times, probably like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah. So you're in the middle, but you're 5 or 6 times in a mosque. You're just in the
Okay,
middle.
but I'm like
pretty
10 or
deep.
20 times. I'm like 10 or 20 times in a church though too. So
Bro, you count how many times you were in a church,
I
bro?
didn't count, bro. I'm
There's a
saying
better
probably 10 or,
question.
bro. You're
How
retarded.
many Bibles do you have in your room and how many Qurans? That's the best question.
Actually, I have 2 Bibles and 1 Quran. Actually, 2 Qurans.
Yeah, and guess what? The Qurans are not dusty, but the Bibles are.
Actually, they're all dusty because I don't really read, which I should.
Yeah, bro.
I read more like, I'm studying more like Neville Goddard than anything. Like, I'm more into that shit than like religion, to be honest. That's why I fuck with Zherka
Religion,
so much.
like,
I'm more into like the esoteric shit than like any religion.
you're
So,
acting like me when I was 14,
Edgy.
bro. Grow up.
bro, how's that edgy? This is like real shit that will actually fucking benefit your life.
Nah,
Like,
this
it's so funny.
Why do you think
Neville
Zherka
We have,
ended his
we have
esoteric
random
streams?
chatters that are like, oh, it's so edgy, bro. It's like,
Neville
do you
Goddard's
know shit
a
about
brother,
Neville
dude.
Goddard? Do you know shit about like how to like bring about a life that you want, or you just like read like religion?
Yes, bro.
Subscribe to that bullshit.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff like that. It's just that Neville Goddard's a heretic.
He's a what?
A
For
heretic.
real, he's a heretic just like
Get
you,
in here,
bro.
Jacosta. Get in here.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tyson, man, you know I love you, bro. But
Oh God, here's
you no.
No, I
But
love
you don't
He's a Jew?
remember Tyson.
Why does he has
Tyson,
Hebrew in his bio?
I trust.
When
This man's
people
so
say I
cool.
love you, they don't
Just-
actually love someone.
Yeah, no, I
You're
don't love.
saying it. You think
Yeah.
you're being a good little Christian
Yeah.
saying it, but you're saying it because you're gonna attack him.
Yes, I am. But it's because it's out of love that I need to talk to you. Listen, Tyson, like you don't remember watching Sonny get taken to the back room with like 18 Muslims and the cameras being told to shut up. Do you do you remember that moment on stream?
I mean, bro, Sonny told the full story of what like actually happened there. So
No. I'm just saying you. Do
I
you
mean,
remember sitting there watching
I
that?
actually didn't
Do you,
watch it. I saw the clip, but I mean, like, bro, I trust Sonny's story about what happened over like what you interpreted
listen,
watching the stream.
the reason why look, because everyone used to really like you, but the reason why they don't anymore is because you saw that and you still allowed yourself to be manipulated. That's the problem. Everyone sees it. Everyone knows you got manipulated, and nobody likes it, bro. Like this whole Islam grift is not cool, bro. It's not. People like your content when you talked about Canada and you were like defending just like social issues. This stuff
Bro,
is
I
not
still do
cool.
that. Like, I haven't. Besides the vlog with Sonny, like, I don't talk about religion anymore.
Yeah, no, you do. You peddle a lot of Islamic like fake like victimhood. Like no one cares. You know, like no one thinks Muslims are victims, bro. Like you're like doing videos of yourself saying like Muslims aren't the problem. No one is talking about that. Like it just seems like why are you bringing that up?
I mean, people do say Muslims are the problem, and it's like they're definitely not.
No one's saying Muslims are doing 9/11. You're still talking about that. Like no one's saying this stuff. The focus is on other things. But it seems like, like you just drifted away from what made you cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go back to what made you cool, bro. None of this Islam stuff, no one actually thinks you care. It just doesn't seem genuine. People want to see the things you care about. You genuinely
I
care
mean, bro, you
about
could say the
other.
Jews blame Muslims all the time for stuff. Like Muslims are kind of like the scapegoats for Jewish people, right? So,
Yeah, it's not. No, it's just the reality. It's not a scapegoat. But either way, I just want to say like, no one is just
wait, are you
hating
saying
on
that you
you.
side with Jews over Muslims? Like you said, it's just a reality.
It's not. You see the word side. It's not like this is not a game. Like I think you look at this like sides. Like this is just we're just talking about current events. Either way, at the end of the day, I want you to know that people would really rock with you, but you have to go back to what made you cool. Like go back to like the influencer stuff, right?
Bro, I'm
Like
still,
talking
bro.
about the
I was just
content.
in Miami with Jack Doherty. I still do the influencer stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
that's cool. That's cool. Like all that stuff. Go to Miami, do that. But the Islamic peddling is like totally like we leave that back in 2023, bro. Like leave that back in 2024. No one
So
likes
if
that stuff.
so if I find myself being interested in another religion that you don't like, I'm not allowed to talk about that.
We know you're not really interested, bro.
Not
We
as
know that
much
you're just
anymore, but
doing it.
there definitely was a phase where I was very interested. So is that a
Yeah, but you're not. You're saying I'm interested for the stream, and then behind the scenes you're not doing anything. Like you're not reading the text, and it's not that doesn't make you wrong, bro. You don't have to do anything anyone tells you to do. Just for content, it's corny. Like do cool stuff that you were doing before. Everyone liked it.
I mean, I'm still
Like don't
doing the cool stuff, bro. Like I'm doing vlogs, I'm
the Islam stuff,
doing
bro. It's so
podcasts. Like,
cheesy, bro.
bro, I religion is barely a part of my content anymore. Like I don't think people just branded me as like the
L
Muslim kid. I
L.
barely even speak about that anymore.
That's not the flex, bro.
Yeah,
That's not the flex.
Dude, who the
not.
what are you talking about?
Bro, you're trying to be Zherka, but you're not. All
How
this
am I
esoteric shit.
how am I trying to be Zherka, bro?
Like, okay, yeah, okay. Actually, Zerka's a good example, right? Zerka, a lot of Christians will say that he's like a different kind of Christian, right?
Yeah,
Like,
people
some will
say shit
argue,
about him
oh,
all the
but
time,
wait,
bro.
but Zerka, it doesn't matter. Zerka still sticks to what he sticks to. He knows what he knows because he knows what makes him interesting, right? He stays with what works, and that's what he believes. But with you, it's like you, unfortunately, I think that you got manipulated into like thinking this would be better for my career if I go down this route, and you did not. You were misguided. You see, even Sneako was misguided, bro. This is why his whole community crashed because he chose
Bro, his
Islam, the
community
Islamic
didn't
route,
crash, bro.
and it did, bro. I know what I'm talking about. He knows
How did
it.
this bro?
Um,
Sneako's like more relevant.
bro, no. This is not a.
I'm not trying to set him
Bro,
off, but he's more relevant right now than he's been
you
in a
don't have
while.
to. You don't have to defend Sneako to me, bro. Trust me. Like I know Sneako, and I know what the issues are. The issues are Islam entered his community, and then, he realized it was wrong, and it did him dirty, and it's gonna happen to you too. Don't do that, bro. Like now he's better. Now he's back to kind of like not insulting Christians anymore. He's not peddling that propaganda anymore. So now we're kind of back to full circle. It's kind of recovering. Don't do that, bro. Don't go down that same route. Like Islam is not good for anybody. Islam ruined Sunny. Islam ruined Sneako for a little bit, but Sneako obviously overcame that. You don't let that ruin you, bro. This Islam stuff is stupid. Like it really is not helping anybody. It's just dumb. Like this is America, bro. You live in Canada, what, Canada?
Yeah.
Just stop with the Islam stuff, bro. You know you don't like Indians in your country. You said it yourself, but like you're
Indians are
peddling
Muslims, bro.
Yeah, I know, but you don't like the foreign influence. Like you said it yourself. So why are you pretending to like Islam? Like it's stupid. Listen, stop. Like let Sonny do that. You know what I'm saying? Like just let him do it. You don't have to jump on that.
But bro, if you
Don't.
actually watch my content, you'd see me like in Miami. I was with Myron. I was with Jack Doherty. I'm doing a lot of other content than just talking about like Islam and like
Yeah,
Muslims.
no
Like if you
one
actually
knows
watch,
about it. That's the problem.
I mean, the clips still go viral. You just don't see them. But whatever.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, I mean,
problem.
why is Sneako so big right now? Right? He dropped the Islam stuff. Look, he's doing all these collabs. Why is Zherka so big? Because he's not a freaking religious fanatic. Like, do you really think if Zherka was like me, like a freaking religious fanatic, do you think he'd be where he is? No, it's because he's doing his thing. Like, I'm a religious fanatic. I have no time for like all this stuff. Like, I can't do. It's just it doesn't correlate. That's not going to help you. Like if you want to be big, if you want to pursue this, you got to stop with this fake religious stuff. Like do the cool stuff, okay? Everything else, you have the ability to do it. You interviewed freaking what's his name? What's his name? Who'd you get the respect from the Grapers from? You interviewed what guy?
Jordan Peterson's wife, and then I JQ'd her. Then I JQ'd Jordan Peterson.
Thank you, bro. You're freaking 19, 20 years old doing that.
Yeah.
Keep doing that. Are you crazy? Don't go down this stupid
Yeah.
route and ruin
I
yourself.
think I was still 17 when I JQ'd Jordan Peterson's wife, which is like
Bro, you're doing
ridiculous.
good stuff. Go down that route. Forget this religious stuff. It's stupid. Go down, do what you need to do because be authentic. Okay, if you do want to actually look into religion, be authentic about it. Do it off the camera. Okay, don't do it on camera.
Yeah, I just think it's like unwarranted though, the hate that I received literally just for like talking about Islam. Like, it's
No, it
extreme.
was warranted, bro. It's warranted. Nobody likes it, bro. Stop. Like nobody likes the fake Islam stuff. Like
It's not fake, but
the real Muslims, like of course we respect that's their religion, but the fake social media Muslim stuff is so gay, bro. Like
I mean, it's
don't
not
go down
fake though.
that
It's
route.
coming from a place of genuine interest, so you can't really call it fake.
No one like no matter how many times you say that, no one believes it. Like no one
Hey, you
cares
don't believe it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not true.
because we're not dumb. We've seen it. We've seen it happen to our favorite, influencers, bro. Like once we seen Sonny get taken to the back room, it was a wrap. Like it showed you
Or you're
everything you
really
need to know.
dramatizing Sonny going to the back rooms because he didn't want to be on camera doing the shot. He literally talked. He told the whole story himself.
Listen, bro.
He
Muhammad
had the
is
orgy,
whatever
bro.
his name is.
Just admit it.
What Muslim Lantern, Sheikh Uthman. They're both already exposed as like like they're like Timu influencers, and Zherka was on the money. Zherka really actually brought Sneako to his senses because he said, "Listen, I think it was the God Pill podcast. He told Sneako, he said, "Listen, whose channel is bigger?" And Sneako sat there really thinking. He's like, they're using you. And once Sneako realized they were using him, then it can't. Then he realized, and we're not talking about Islam. We're talking about this like Muslim influencer stuff. He realized he was being used by them. Uthman and this guy Lantern was using Sonny. They don't actually care. They don't. And the same thing with you. You're too young to realize it. But even though you could be a good friend to Sonny, this social media Muslim stuff is not the way to go, bro. It's like they're using you for their benefit. Like I don't think you see it.
You are being used, Tyson.
Yeah. And we care about you, bro. Because look, we could have dropped you. Like if we were religious fanatics, we'd be like, screw Sonny, I'm never talking to him again. Like we're gonna completely like disown him. Look at Zerka's community. All they do is talk about you because low key they like you and they want you to return back to the way you were. That's really what it is. People want you to return back to what you were doing beforehand. That's what they liked you for. That's why the Crusaders love clipping you because they see right through it.
I mean,
That's
I'm not
what.
gonna lie though. It doesn't feel like it's like a loving. Oh, we just want you back. It's like, yo, you talked about
I know.
Islam. It's like, now we fucking hate your guts. That's what it feels like.
No, yeah, no. I get you. I get you. It does come across that way.
Tyson,
It's
it's
because
called tough love, brother.
we hate to see you get manipulated. Not and guys, and we're not saying like Islam in general. We're talking about this fake Islam like push on social media. It's a certain sector of people that push it. That's like it's not even authentic. You don't know what you're talking about. Like you can't even defend your religion, and yet you're pushing it and then making claims about Christianity. That's what's annoying. Like, look, immediately, like I love Sneako. right? But he went to Islam and he started dissing Christians, right? And then they left. But then he realized that was the wrong move, and now we're kind of coming back. Same thing with you, bro. Same thing with Sonny. He left Christianity and started dissing Christians. Like it seems as if they were manipulated to do
I
this.
mean, bro,
And now we
I know
see
you're
you
not gonna
doing
agree
it.
with this, but I don't think Sonny disses Christians. He says everybody needs to come together.
Yeah, that's just a lie. I literally seen all this.
How could you just say, "Oh,
That
that's
is
a
just
lie"?
a lie. Tyson,
That's
you're a liar.
wow.
Come on, bro. Like, even though
You're a
I have
liar,
no
dude.
issues with
You
Sonny,
are a
but
liar.
come on, he all throughout social media, he has his like, he's locked in. He's like really about his faith, and he's really excited, and he like starts dissing Christians. It's the same thing that Sneako did, even though he's not like that anymore. I don't see him like that anymore, but um, they all go through this phase, and we don't want to see you go through that phase. You're already starting to get like emotionally invested in it. And I noticed it like when you're like unnecessarily defending Muslims when no one's attacking them. So it's like, why are you doing that? It feels weird. It feels like you're being like behind the scenes. Someone is giving you talking points. Like Zherka was saying, it seems like someone's coaching you. That's what it feels like. It's like we were losing Tyson. We want to see Tyson do content, not someone telling Tyson what to post or giving you ideas or putting stuff in your head. We don't want to hear that.
Hey, Tyson,
Yeah.
Christianity saved my life. Can you title that for the next one since you heard me say it?
I mean, if I do like a stream or a vlog with somebody who's a Christian that talks about that, then yeah.
You have. You've done one with me already. Change our title. Change our title right now to I want that title.
You want me to title our podcast to Christianity Saves Zherka's Life?
Do it.
No. 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 You didn't title that for Sonny. You didn't say Zerka's life. You didn't say Sonny's life. You said my.
Yeah, with
Why did you
quotations.
change
With
it? Why
quotations
did you just
over
change
Sonny.
it? Why did you just
That's
change
not even
it?
the title. That's text on the thumbnail. That's not even the actual title. I
Sonny, you didn't put Sonny's name in it. Why would you put my name in it? You said Islam saved my life. I'm telling you to put Christianity saved my life. You said no, I'll put Zerka got saved by Christianity. What the fuck?
okay, but you're not
What the
understanding.
fuck? What kind of mindset is
I put that
this?
on the thumbnail in quotations over Sonny because it's coming from Sonny. I didn't say it about me.
Okay, do that for me and every Christian guest you have. How about that?
Sure. If you want me to do that, I could do that.
Yes.
Yeah, how come you don't even have Christian guests on,
Yes, I
bro?
do. I've had.
Do you? Who? Name one.
Okay, Hudson Cosper, he's a Christian. Clyde, who has like 400,000 followers on Instagram, I had him on. He's a Christian. Obviously, you, of course.
No, but not about Christianity. Like they happen to be Christians.
No, we do talk about Christianity too in the podcast. It's just long form and it doesn't get clipped as much, so you don't see it.
Cope.
It's not Cope.
Well, at least
You
it's
go
Twitch.
through my podcast, so it's not Cope.
Definitely entitle it "Christianity Saved My Life." Just put like and watch everyone be in your comments like upset with you.
My whores are here. I see them downstairs. My whores are here, and they brought hotter whores. What the fuck? That never happens. They brought hotter whores. What the whores? Whores, I'm coming.
Yo,